Alright, everything appears to be in order, so now we can go ahead and get started, everyone. I just platinum God of War Ragnarok earlier this morning before I did my usual Dragon Ball read-through and then did my reaction to Bleach. So now, it's time to see just how good Marvel's Midnight Suns actually is. Let's go ahead and get the formalities out of the way, shall we? Yo, peoples, Kyushu92 here, and welcome to, well, me playing Marvel's Midnight Suns for a bit. I wanted to try this out, and I've been meaning to for a while, but I never really got around to it because I was, focused on platinuming God of War, and then I was messing a whole lot with the Forsaken demo, looking forward to when that game releases. Regardless of how many people have been saying that Forspoken looks kind of mid, I'm only into Forspoken because of basically the magical combat and the magical aspect of it and the whole probability of becoming stronger over time. I mean, I'm not expecting a story as solid as Horizon Forbidden West, even though that game still had some of its moments where the story was kind of iffy in certain parts. But I am expecting the combat to be fun, which I found from the Forspoken demo. And a lot of people are trying to compare how Forspoken's environment looks to Horizon, and I mean, I know the phrase graphics aren't everything stands true here, but I feel like as long as the game is fun and stable and it performs well, graphics are like a secondary thing. At least that's how I feel about it. So let's go ahead and wait, I forgot to... Okay, hold on. Nope. Nope, we're gonna do this right. Hold on, I forgot to turn my Wi-Fi on because I got my Ethernet cable in the laptop, so that way the stream remains constant. Let me fix this real quick. Alright, and then turn my Wi-Fi on. Because there's a marketplace in the game, and there's a place where I can redeem a code to get the Bleeding Edge outfit for Iron Man. But I'm going to put that on with the screen up so that you guys can't get my code, because that's mine. But yeah. Alright, let's try this again, without forgetting to turn Wi-Fi back on. Oh, it's so good that I've learned how to put up different scenes so that way I can hide things if I need to. Oh, the accessibility of it all. This game uses an autosave feature. Please don't quit the game or turn off the console while it's saving. This game contains visual effects and images that may induce epileptic seizures or loss of consciousness. We want you to read through this, but at the same time we kinda don't because we want you to start playing the game. Agree to all! Marvel Midnight Suns. Now, Gajiel has been talking a lot about this game whenever... Well, I wouldn't say he's talked a lot about it, but he has been enjoying the game thus far. Okay, so we got 2K account. Hold on. Okay, it didn't show anything personal. So let's go to options real quick. So we got general, KO, voice frequency, camera shake, tone indicators. Video doesn't give me an option for whether the game moves at 60 frames or what, but I believe it does. And now we go to Marketplace. So we got Mystics, we got Magic, we have Nico, we have Blade, Captain America, Ghost Rider, and Nico again. With these different outfits that everyone can wear. Well, will you look at that? It's bleeding edge. But sorry, you ain't gonna get me paying for that. Cause I got a cheat code I can put in. What just happened? Congratulations, you have unlocked Blade's Night Stalker suit and will be able to equip it in the character customization options in the Abbey. Ah, right, because I signed up for the newsletter at the last possible second. So let me pull up my code here.
Let me pull up my code here, so that I may put it in and get myself a free bleeding edge armor.
All right. And the code is... All right, and with that, I now have a flea bleeding edge armor, a free bleeding edge armor. Yes, all your armors all belong to me. Stealth armored, JRX extra large 1000, original sin, and centurion. Ah, yes, it looks absolutely magnificent. Some of these looks are quite cool. All right, but that's not what we're here for. It's time to test out the game. New game! So, we have story. For those who want to take in the story of the Midnight Suns and operate with impunity in combat. Enemies have less health, deal less damage, infinite revives per mission, hero combat injuries disabled, no bonuses for hero XP or mission gloss. Then we have normal, the starting point for players new to Midnight Suns. That would be me. Enemies have no health increase, no offensive increase. There's only 2 revives per mission, but no bonus to XP, but there is a bonus to mission gloss. Then we have heroic, which bumps up the enemy health offense 1 revive, but it bumps up the XP. And it keeps going until you go to ultimate, where enemy health is at 125% higher. Enemy offense is 100% more. There are no revives. Additional enemy reinforcements, but hero XP goes up 40% and mission gloss bonus is 175%. So yeah, multiple difficulties, but we're gonna go on normal. And we'll do the tutorial. It's Crossbones! That man looked like he got underwear that's way too tight for him. You see that? You see that sway walk?
Nonsense, Faustus. Now you want to tell me just what the hell is so important?
Sleeping Mother, sacred harbinger, awaken and reclaim what is yours. You who rise with the moon in darkness, who prepares the path for the midnight sun. Turn your merciless eyes upon us and arise!
Nice show, Doc. Next time, call Seymour. Better yet, I'll just shoot you and save us all the trouble.
See, this is the second game thus far that has Lilith as a boss. Too close. See? Way too close. Well, that's a horrible start. Six months later.
I can feel it, Rox. Trouble in the air. More innocent blood joining you soon. Head back to your magic castle. You ain't welcome here.
Johnny Blaze, the original Ghost Rider, doesn't like you either.
It's called a sanctum. And welcome or not, this is where fate has determined the Sorcerer Supreme needs to be.
Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme, loquacious, happy to talk about it.
Tell fate. Answers no.
This is the secret guardian you dragged me 5,000 miles to meet?
Who's the mouth?
Mr. Stark is brash, but I assure you, he can be trusted.
Wait, you seriously don't know who I am?
The fabric of magic is shifting, Johnny. The prophecy of the Midnight Sun is upon us.
Your last crusade cost me plenty. This time I intend to look after my own.
Hey pal, I don't think you understand. Things are changing. 2 + 2 no longer equals 4. Up is sometimes down, and Strange here is actually starting to make sense.
Do I look like someone who gives a damn about any of that?
No, you look like you should be bouncing for the double deuce. Listen, all I know is hell's coming, and my pal here says you can help.
That's where you're wrong. Hell's not coming. It's already here. You're welcome, Robo-Man.
Iron Man?
Robo-Man, billionaire inventor, supposedly famous.
It's okay. It's fine. I know what he meant.
We come all
All right.
here, and the old man runs off with that precious page of yours. Could have at least left us some VIP passes for the carnival. Maybe blown up a few monsters on the way out.
Johnny Blaze has sacrificed a great deal for this world already. I am certain he will come around given time.
Thought you said time was the one thing we didn't have. All right, let's just wrap this up. I think I've got sand in my nanopolymer weave.
All right, so now we can get to the tutorial. Playing cards, how to play. There are 3 main types of cards which represent hero abilities: attacks, skills, and heroics. Playing a card costs 1 card play. Use the D-pad to select an ability card, press X to activate it, then select a target and press X again to confirm the ability. Each turn you receive 3 card plays. Okay, I'm gonna have to learn a whole new way to play games, because I never played XCOM, so this will be my first time getting into the foray of something that's pretty much similar to it. Attack cards. Use attack cards to damage enemies and gain heroism. Attack cards damage enemies. All attacks grant 1 heroism when used. Some attacks have added effects like knockback or stun. Okay, soulless minion targeting me, soulless minion targeting Strange, targeting Strange, targeting me. So you're targeting me and you're targeting me. So I don't have enough for air superiority, but I do have blast. So you're targeting me, so let's get rid of you. Yep, gone.
That's the spirit.
This shouldn't take long.
Not bad. Not great, but not bad.
Am I really gonna have to bring out the big guns for this?
Heroism and heroic cards. I didn't know that I was going to be able to move the camera around while I was doing all this extra stuff. Heroic cards are powerful and decisive. Playing heroic cards requires heroism. Tip, gain heroism by playing attack and skill cards. So now we got air superiority. And it's going to target them both.
This should be good. looked at.
Ending the turn. Once you have played your cards, use the down on the D-pad to finish your turn.
Guess we're not done yet. See who brought some friends along.
Minions and elites. There are two types of enemies, minions and elites. Minions have no health. Any damage defeats them instantly. They are frail but still dangerous. Elites have higher health totals and require more damage to defeat. Use attack and heroic cards wisely. High damage cards may be wasted on minions.
That suit may be a marvel of technology, but it's no match for the mystic arts. Allow me to demonstrate.
Oh, so it's a contest now. Then you take the extra creepy one.
Gladly.
Alright, so that's a minion. This is a brute, so that's an elite. It's got more health. Winds of Watum! Push the target in a direction, dealing damage if they impact another unit or object. Okay, so let's see. Knockback. Some cards have the knockback effect. After selecting a target, aim the knockback direction with the left stick to view potential impact points. Confirm the direction with X to push the enemy unit. Try knocking enemies into objects, heroes, or other enemies for extra damage. Ah, strategy.
Watch and
Alright, that's one whole minion gone.
You've been deceived by Lilith, and it may very well cost you your life.
Let's do it. Who designed your armor? Because it looks like junk.
This won't end
Overkill!
I fully intend to make this as miserable as possible for you.
I like how they autocorrect themselves.
Oh, you want to be nasty about it?
Reinforcements!
They all set their sights on me.
Target previews. At the start of each turn, hero icons will appear above each enemy, showing who that enemy intends to attack. Use this information to determine which enemies to defeat first or which heroes to defend. In this case, Doctor Strange is in danger. See what you can do to assist him.
Now that I have their attention, perhaps a blessing is in order. Something protective?
Well, I could give you a hand, or a shield in this case.
In the spirit of cooperation, I'll accept your offer. Just this once.
Skill
Don't mention
cards.
it.
Use skill cards to control the battle and gain heroism. Skills provide powerful supplemental effects like healing, damage boosts, and drawing cards. Skills do not generally deal damage. Skills are a great way to build heroism for powerful attacks. They provide more heroism than attack cards.
Uncle Tony's got your back.
Ooh, that's a cool effect. Nanobots. Let's lock him into the rock.
Love the effort.
preparation.
I was hoping one would knock into the other and the other would knock into the rock, but oh well.
Reputation isn't enough to scare off these so-called You have no idea how angry you've made my cloak.
More?
I'm afraid the odds still aren't in your favor.
Ooh, air superiority, let's go.
Spell for that, maybe?
Ooh, I like that ability.
Lines of the psionic manipulations of Eros of Titan?
If you can't make it happen in the next 10 seconds, I'm not interested.
Just ought to take out both of them. KO!
I'm skeptical of your chances, but stranger things have happened.
Here we go.
That was really
Woo!
something.
Hero streak! Environment attacks. Many objects on the battlefield can be used to your advantage with environment attacks. Environment attacks cost heroism, but do not use a card play. These free attacks are very useful. Use them wisely to score important knockouts. Try using one or more rocks to wipe out extra enemies. Environment objects will glow when they can be used to attack a nearby enemy.
And while you ponder arrows, maybe we should just try throwing a big rock at him? That'll work.
Iron Man, one of the most technologically advanced heroes of Marvel's entire universe, resorts to using rock to bash in skulls. Fitz.
If I'm being honest, that encounter went better than I expected.
Tony, I've been noticing a recurring gamma spike.
You see, this is why you shouldn't eat spicy food, Bruce.
Localized in the West Village, converging on the Sanctum.
Wanda.
Wanda! Scarlet
The
Witch!
collective works of the universe's greatest sorcerers, and he left them underneath the takeout menus.
Shifting mystical polarities are wreaking havoc on my portals.
You don't say. You okay, kid?
Scarlet Witch, Strange's new apprentice. It's
Yes.
complicated.
Are you?
Let's, put a pin in that.
Captain Marvel, Earth's mightiest hero. Gritty, Flark, and powerful. No, that would be Hulk.
Bruce and I have been trying to reach you. He'd have come himself, but he's...
Oh, you did the big green guy proud. I really should up my homeowner's insurance. Miss Maxim, the wards of protection, if you please.
Stephen, I can fight. I've got control now.
Then show me by activating the wards. In the meantime, in honor of our missing companion, the rest of you may feel free to smash away.
For Hydra! It's almost going too well. Nice one, Carol. Always the direct approach.
Alright, switching targets.
Besides,
Use R1 and L1 to quickly switch between targets when a card is selected. Okay.
That explains the Hydra goons and ominous green lights.
But I like using my
Yes,
stick to
but
do
not
that.
while you fail to use the front door.
Hi, how about we discuss proper hero landing etiquette after we take down the bad guys?
Alright, there's 2 Hydra down.
You may wake up with a slight headache.
And you dare to target me?
Sure,
Here,
why not?
have a rock. That's funny to me. Iron Man using a rock to bludgeon.
Get this done any way we know how.
impressive.
Redraw. Use redraw to replace undesirable cards in your hand. Highlight a card to redraw, then hold square to replace it with a new one. The new card is random, but it may be more immediately useful. Tip. The last card in your hand, Photon Beam, costs 3 heroism to use, but you only have 2 heroism available. Try using redraw on it. Okay, so this is gonna make me think... Let me sit up. This is gonna make me think strategically.
Let's do it.
Woo!
Interesting tactic.
By her command.
I just discarded my Photon Beam instead of actually redrawing, didn't I?
Moving into position.
Yep, I'm already off to a great start.
Yeah, you're gonna need the help.
Moving heroes. Use move to reposition a hero and set up the perfect knockback angle, area of effect attack, or environment attack. Select any location on the ground with X to enter move mode. Select again at the desired location to confirm the move. Each turn you have 1 free move. The currently selected hero will execute the move. Try moving a hero into position to kick the couch at the enemy units. Alright. And now, we kick the couch.
Getting it done any way we know how.
I thought I was going to be able to hit all 3. Was my aim off? I think my aim was off. Choosing what to play. Up to 5 cards will be drawn to fill your hand at the start of each turn. Consider which cards to play and which cards to redraw or keep for future turns.
Oh, but Davenport was at least a century old. What a waste.
Night, night.
Fair enough. I'm saving my energy till we need it. What are the qualifications to be a Hydra officer? I'd have guessed a warm body, but I think Lilith solved that too.
One more time. Wonder what the desertion rate is for Hydra lackeys.
I don't need Winds of Watum. New plan, double your current heroism. Ooh, that'll be useful, but I got no more card plays.
We will not fail.
Of course more reinforcements are showing up.
Who wants the honors?
Use what you've learned to wipe out Hydra forces in the Sanctum. Alright, I got Photon Beam now, damage each enemy in a line. So now I need to get...
Wanda the time she needs to activate the wards of protection.
Alright, double the heroism.
They won't know what hit them.
Woo! Let's go ahead and get rid of you because you're still here. Night, night. And let's group these guys together. Winds of Watum.
Follow my movement.
Not bad.
Aw, man, I'm out of card plays. Let's get Iron Man and move him over here. Let's get them all positioned. I'll hold on to the photon beam.
Service.
Who told you you could move?
So, who wants to go first?
We're three of the world's strongest heroes, right? Doesn't it seem like this should be easier?
I've punched through Skrull Star Cruisers that went down faster. Something's up.
Yes, Hydra has clearly raised their game. And I have a terrible suspicion as to how.
That'll work. Hope Hydra has good insurance. Signature move.
And that's all she wrote.
I truly doubt they're paying you enough for what's about to happen.
The wards. Something's blocking them.
Not something. Someone.
There she is.
Gozer?
Lilith, mother of demons, harbinger of the midnight sun. Prophecy or not, you overstep, challenging the sorcerer supreme.
Be silent. Be still.
What just happened?
Literally nothing happened.
Be gone. No! A fellow daughter of Transia. You remind me of my own beloved.
In virtute vishanti. Well done, Miss Maximoff. Your unique energy surprised her.
Whoa. I'm fine. What? I'm fine.
The prophecy is in motion. Lilith is still out there growing stronger each second the midnight sun approaches.
Define stronger.
If we are to have any chance of stopping her, there is only one option left to us.
I won't go back there.
We all must eventually face our demons, Miss Maximoff. However, one of us should remain behind to maintain the wards of protection.
See you on the other side.
Lilith returns. Complete the tutorial. It's a good thing I chose to do it.
Okay, you did that one on purpose.
The fabric of magic is unwinding. We are fortunate to be here at all.
And where is here, exactly?
Salem, Massachusetts. Well, a pocket dimension in Salem, Massachusetts.
Oh, suburbs. Nice.
Welcome to the Abbey. Home of the
Midnight Sun.
Blade, Nico, Magic, and Robbie Reyes. The Midnight Sun, the last line of defense against Lilith.
The hell is this? Lilith's Junior Demon League?
Wait, it's that jerk from TV. Which one?
Now, if everyone would just take a moment.
Enough!
Caretaker, last of the blood, immortal, form the Midnight Suns.
You're standing on my flowers.
Oh, been a long time, Sarah.
It's caretaker now.
If I could have avoided this moment, I would, but...
Oh, spare me the speech. I know Lilith's back. We're sisters after all.
Guess we're suddenly invisible now.
Shall we chat, Stephen?
No one can argue that the Hunter earned their rest in the first battle against Lilith. I only hope they are up for the task once more.
You wizards always make everything sound so lofty. I raised my sister's only child as a weapon against her.
And saved the world in the process.
Now you want me to dig them up and ask them to do it again.
I did not write the prophecy, Sarah. Besides, I am no common grave robber. We are simply reuniting their ethereal essence with their corporal form. Speaking of, it would help to have a mental image for the procedure. Spare no detail. Spiritual identity theft is no laughing matter.
Time to make my hunter. Select your body type. Dude or dudette? We're going with dude. So now we need to change this face. You will be a brother. Your skin tone will be a little bit lighter. Your eye color will be medium brown. Well, I think my eye color is medium brown. Hairstyle. Fade. Where's the fade? There we go. I don't need to be bald. Fade. Hair, black. Facial hair. Can I get like a good goatee? Y'all ain't got no goatee? Y'all ain't got no goatee options! What? Y'all ain't got no goatee options? Oh no, it's a wrap. Like, no soul patch? No soul patch or nothing? Fine. Stubble, short beard, common, long. I need a goatee. I need a goatee.
Child of light and darkness, you who tame the night, hear the voice of those who beseech thee and...
The collar! Wait! Wait!
Mother!
So, that's a good thing, right?
As far as resurrection spells are concerned, I've seen worse. Particularly on myself.
Tony, come on. It's perfectly safe.
That thing wakes up and takes a bite out of you. Don't blame me.
Visiting hours are over.
You can't stay here forever.
There's nowhere else I should be.
Just saw that Stark guy poking around behind the mirror table.
Find me as soon as they awaken. And Blade, be nice.
Always am.
So Blade's watching after us until we fully wake up. Uh-oh, the planets are aligning. Or they're starting to align. Part 1, The Awakening. Well, so much for Blade watching over us.
So cold. But the air burns with every breath. Has it been so long? I know this place. In my dreams, it was always empty. essence. I am not alone.
Have to admit, Hunter, you make one hell of an entrance.
You're one to talk, Mr. Superhero Landing.
Guess that makes two of us.
You should have struck when you had the chance, vampire. You will not live to regret your error.
Cute, and Caretaker told me to be nice. Relax, Slayer, I'm a friend. You just don't know it yet.
Yes, I saw you with Sarah before. But what would she want with a vampire, unless...
The name's Blade, and I'm no ordinary vampire. I get you've been out of commission, but I thought you noticed since we're having this little showdown under the freaking sun.
A Dampier. Daywalkers were a myth, even to me.
Says the half-human, half-demon monster hunter.
Okay, now we got the dialogue choices.
You appear quite versed in my history, Dampier.
Heard my fair share of stories from Caretaker. The legendary hunter, child of Lilith, last champion of the blood. Some call you angel, some demon. Probably a little of both. Led the Knights of Wundagore against the armies of darkness until you fell at...
Fell?
Shoot. This is why they don't normally have me do the meet and greets.
I can see why.
Right. As much as I'd love to see how much weirder this conversation can go, we should probably get moving.
Agreed. The prophecy is in motion. I can feel it. We have wasted too much time here already.
Man, the others are really gonna love you.
Others?
Yeah, you've got a little fan club, I think. But why spoil the surprise? Hope you're up for the challenge, chosen one.
There we go. Okay. It was showing the corners of my screen.
Alright. Time to speak to Nico, but before we go any further, let's just have a look around here real quick. You never know what you might find.
And I need an arcane key to open up this. I'm looking at all these different places. This is just the intro place. I still gotta get access to the rest of the Abbey.
Did I miss something? Or did Nico just raise the dead?
I definitely helped, but no, that's the one thing I can't do.
You were never able to raise the dead.
Huh? But she just did.
Maybe the hunter wasn't all dead.
Some part of them had to be alive, otherwise my spell wouldn't have done anything. Which makes sense, I guess.
Sounds like a reach to me.
Huh, coming from a vampire who loves to sunbathe at the pool.
Half vampire.
Half dead hunter.
Either way, wouldn't count on that working again.
Yes, we know.
Just trying to help.
How? By keeping an eye on things out here while the big wigs decide the fate of the world inside?
Someone has to babysit the kiddie table.
Babysitting or not, you realize they still have you out here with the kiddies, right?
Oof, ouch.
Hunter. Not sure if you remember me, but we met briefly before. I'm...
The witch who called me back from the grave.
Told you.
Or Nico, but either works. And this is...
Robbie Reyes. Oh man, never thought I'd be standing next to you. Got quite a rep. I mean, caretakers told us stories.
That's Ileana.
Привет.
And I think you already met Blade.
course. Caretaker has reformed the Midnight Suns.
Whoa. How did you...
Your power. I can feel it. I always do.
So, welcome home. I guess we...
I never left.
Right. Well, we can fast forward through the tour then. The Abbey is still, well, you know, the Abbey. Basic stuff. Dorms, war room, library, a few places to chill, and, whatever the hell the Forge is. Have to say, for a haunted transient castle raised on the cursed grounds of Old Salem, it's pretty cozy. Of course, that doesn't stop us from adding some improvements. We can all thank Robbie for the Wi-Fi. Oh, and one more thing. We've got some new house guests now. You think we're a fun bunch, just wait until you meet them. Speaking of, we're here.
Yeah, okay. Spend 10 minutes in this place alone, Bruce, then see. Oh, gotta go. Show's about to begin.
All right, time to select a mission.
Much less that sort of training regime. You'll have to trust that the hunter's past experience is enough.
Taking a big risk with your chosen one.
You act as if I'm thrilled with the situation. If you're concerned, then be all the more vigilant out there.
Easy for you to say.
Nothing about any of this is easy, Blade.
Yeah? Tell that to Wanda.
So that was Lilith, huh? She has a real 90s album cover vibe.
1690s, maybe. Hard to believe she's the hunter's mother.
Resemblance dwindles when one is twisted by Chthon's power.
Whose power?
Chthon, the Elder God.
Is Chthon the elder god of metal bands?
No.
Tony, read your briefings.
Relax, I'm just spinning him up.
You think now's really the time for that? I nearly broke my hand on Lilith's face. She didn't even flinch.
The more dangerous the foe, the funnier I get.
That's debatable.
You following me, Doc? Maybe you should go introduce yourself to the young'uns.
I'm sure they know of the Sorcerer Supreme, and I wasn't following you.
How long have you two been sharing a room now? A day?
Oh, I don't know. What do you say, Doc? 6, 7 hours?
6 hours, 43 minutes, 8 seconds. And counting.
Wow. And you're already bouncing off each other like an old married couple.
Careful now, you're gonna make his cape jealous.
It's a cloak, not a cape, and it definitely wouldn't be jealous of you.
I don't know if I'm sleepy or what just happened.
Be best friends before this thing is over.
So, crazy day, huh?
I gotta look at the playback. Did my eyes almost close?
Lots of new blood around here. Some seriously powerful headliners.
Powerful, yes. But how powerful?
Big personalities, too.
I think you mean big people. But none of that matters unless they can help us get to Wanda.
Maybe I should have taken a nap before this.
Blade gave you his welcome speech on the way in.
I literally almost fell asleep listening to them.
Phone, I think.
Not saying that the dialogue is bad or anything, but maybe it was just me. Maybe it was just me. All right, so customization. Wait, can I not? I can't move over to customization yet. So we can look at Blade. He is currently level 0. There's me. Oh, he's level 1. He's level 1. Quick strike. Strike, make him bleed, and then stake. And then I have quick slash, regular slash, heal, and then whip. Alright, so here is the Abbey. So we got the forge, the library, common room, the yard, Hunter's headquarters, the grotto, and the barracks. Abilities, resources, regents, masterworks, collections, gifts, quest items, and combat items. There's a lot of things that go into this. Photo booth, as in photo mode. Yeah. Can't do anything with Superlink yet. Alright, so we need to go through everything.
A week ago, this place was like a tomb. A nice, quiet tomb full of things that knew how to mind their own business. And now it's a superhero frat house. And someone used all the hot water this morning.
Yeah, I can't open some of these. The camera rotation. That needs to be improved right now. Ah, much better. Yes, I can handle that sort of sensitivity. Alright, let's actually take on a mission. Let's tone it down. Let's tone it down just a little bit. Let's go to about 15. That ought to be fine.
Prophecies be damned. It's good to see that face again. You look like it was yesterday.
And you look older. How long was I in that crypt, Sarah?
No more than a few centuries. You were missed.
Centuries? And what of Lilith?
Fallen by your hand. Until now.
Yeah, so speaking of Lilith.
Tony?
What? The kid's literally speaking of Lilith.
Tony.
That's my name.
Tony. That's Carol and Dr. Spooky over there. Here to help.
Help with what, exactly?
Oh, I don't know. Throwing the magic amulet into the volcano? Smiting the Dragon Mother? You tell us, kid. You are the chosen one, after all.
Do you recall anything of that last encounter, child?
There was a voice. The rest is hazy.
Oh, a voice. That's it? A voice? That's what we have to go on?
Results of your long crypt sleep, most likely.
A minor inconvenience. Everything required to restore those memories is contained within my sanctum. I will simply alert Wanda to prepare the necessary rituals.
What? Straight to voicemail?
Some sorcerer supreme.
Must be mystical interference caused by this little pocket dimension of yours.
Perhaps Agatha can help.
Allow me. Alato.
Whoa, what kind of network you running there?
The all-seeing eye of Ereshkigal who judges. Bound to enchanted Babylonian soul glass.
We just call it the mirror table.
Wanda! Dark force, pushing against the wards. Stephen, where are you?
That's impossible. Nothing on Earth could possibly affect those wards.
Wanda's in trouble.
Wanda is trouble.
I'll go.
You'll need my help, of course.
Then let us make haste, Dr. Spooky. Our hunt begins now.
All right, Sanctum Symbiotum. Yo, DJ, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Rewards, Gamma Coil. Let's go to New York City.
With everything going on right now, we simply cannot afford to lose contact with the Sanctum or Wanda.
Alright, so here's our mission. The Sanctum Sanctorum contains many powerful artifacts which must be protected. Dr. Strange needs to return to the Sanctum, find Scarlet Witch, and stabilize the wards. And we're going in there with my hunter, Dr. Strange, and Blade. Let's go! Okay, can I customize away my... I still can't customize how people look yet. I definitely can't edit Strange. That's fine, though. I guess I'll just unlock it like normal. But we'll see when we get there. Oh, I can explore all of the Abbey now. We'll do it after the mission. We need to speak to Strange.
Are you ready? The prophecy of the Midnight Sun does not linger, and neither should we. Lilith possesses the Darkhold. If she forced her way into my Sanctum Sanctorum once, I suspect she can do it again.
You are a Sorcerer Supreme. Can you not predict her movements?
Normally, yes. But since your mother breached the Sanctum, my sense of the future has grown volutinous in nature.
Is that another language, or...?
Fuzzy. My predictions are fuzzy. For the first time as Sorcerer Supreme, I cannot foresee how the future unfolds, and with my apprentice in danger, we cannot tarry.
Did you know that Marvel's Spider-Man 2 was available to wishlist, but it was only for Europe? And of course, they removed Marvel Spider-Man 2 in the PlayStation Store. Yes, I did. I did know about this. I tried checking for here in the US, but it's not in the store at all. So, I mean, well, actually, it appeared for some people here in the US because I know Evan Falarka and some other people who are US bound, they managed to see it in the PlayStation Store before it was removed. I tried looking it up. It's not there, but it would have been cool for me to get a picture of it and then post about it, but it's not there yet. But for the game to even show up as a wishlist item in the PlayStation Store, I mean, it can't be too much of a coincidence when James Stevenson, who is a part of Insomniac, posted a GIF of Spider-Man and Miles Morales from the previous Spider-Man 2 trailer we got last year. It's no coincidence that that happened so close to one another. So who knows what we may see going into next year, or possibly before this month is over. I'm not saying that we could see something from Marvel Spider-Man 2 soon, but I just feel like those two moments happening so close to each other, it's very close to each other. And now that we're on the subject of Marvel games, I'm playing Midnight Suns, and I'm already wanting to get like an action RPG type Marvel game. Not saying that this game isn't going to do it for me, because I mean, I'll be able to figure it out and strategize and do all that sort of thing playing through this game. But now, after you know, seeing this game, I want a game where I get to play as all these different heroes, but it plays either like Marvel Ultimate Alliance, or just like a full-fledged action RPG, or even a Muso game. Not hoping too much. Maybe we get something before ending this year, because the marketing is gonna start soon with this game. Oh yeah, considering the game is still slated to appear in 2023. Once we start getting marketing stuff, yeah. And you want to know how serious this is that it has everyone on edge for Sony, in a good way. Because Xbox, they're still trying to figure out how to get people to be invested in their games other than Game Pass. But Sony, all they have to do is just allow one of the devs from Insomniac to just post a random GIF on the internet, and people are trying to figure out what it means. That, just like Miles World said about Elden Ring, this information has people in a chokehold right now, especially after seeing Spider-Man 2 just spontaneously appear to wishlist in Europe before it got removed. That's already got people talking and beside themselves, trying to figure out when are we going to get something new concerning Spider-Man. That's how much of a grip they have on people right now. So it just makes me wonder, how much longer are we going to wait before we start to see something new? See, looking at the previous trailer, it's like, it's amazing about what we're about to get, specifically us PS5 players. Because it's not coming to PS4, it's only going to be on PS5. But it just makes me think, what are we gonna see as far if we get a gameplay trailer? Like the moment we get a gameplay trailer, that's all she wrote. Analyzing's gonna happen. People are gonna be trying to figure out what does this, what does that, trying to see what improvements there are against the game from 2018. It's like, as soon as we get a gameplay trailer of Marvel's Spider-Man 2, you might as well hang it up. You might as well hang it up for any other Marvel game that's releasing. Now, I'm not saying any other superhero game, because Suicide Squad Killed the Justice League is probably going to have an equal amount of people excited to see what's going to happen, because it's Rocksteady's newest game, but also the final game that Kevin Conroy voices the Batman in. So both Spider-Man and Suicide Squad are going to have people in a chokehold for a very long time. And Najee Jeter was live on Instagram. Then he said something like, be ready because we have something big for y'all. 2023 is going to be a blast. See, you can't be saying stuff like that because you will get people in a tizzy. Yes, I use the word tizzy. You'll get people up in a tizzy, up in arms, trying to figure out what his man mean. He's Miles Morales. And then you got different things, and then you have different videos with Tony Todd, and it's making you wonder, what's this? People are looking at these images and trying to analyze what these people involved with Spider-Man 2 are saying, and it's like, as much as any of us are trying to figure out what's going on with the game, the fact that they say that this game is so much bigger than it was in the last one, and the last one was already big. I mean, it set a standard for superhero games. Let's just call it what it is. Spider-Man set a new bar for superhero games after Batman. And there hasn't been any games to reach that same level of quality and detail and just how universally acclaimed it is since. The only other game to do that after that was Guardians of the Galaxy. And the only reason why Guardians of the Galaxy wasn't as big as it should have been was because people associated it with the horrible... People associated it with the horrible Marvel's Avengers, which is still trying to drip feed everything towards players in the hopes that they'll continue playing, even though it basically really doesn't have much of a future. You're gonna get Kevin Feige for this, keep quiet. Man, I don't care about no Kevin Feige. He ain't got nothing to do with the Marvel games. Thank God, because then we'd have a She-Hulk game, and that'd be horrible too. For the first time at Sorcerer Supreme, I cannot foresee how the future unfolds, and one of my apprentices and engine, we cannot tarry.
Your sanctum will survive. We shall see to that.
Indeed, the Sanctum Sanctorum has weathered its fair share of trouble over the years. Blaze storms, a few short-tempered celestials that issue with the zoning commission. But this time, it feels different. I do not doubt Wanda's capability, but without my predictive acumen, I cannot bolster the wards should she need it. Still, the wards are woven into the Sanctum's very essence. They should hold. In any case, all will be revealed with time. I suggest we make use of it while it still functions.
Friendship has gone up with I was about to call him Mr. Strange. With Dr. Strange.
To hear a first-hand account of your exploits, time is of the essence, I'm afraid.
Who's that? Is that Magic? That's everybody. What y'all doing here? Y'all ain't going? Do you think actors like Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, or Tom Holland got a chance to play the Marvel Spider-Man game, like the 2018 Spider-Man game? I feel like Tom Holland may have.
The building blocks of magic. All must be constant for my portals to work properly. Yet as we now know, that is no longer the case.
We've heard.
Several times.
Otherwise, I would still be hunting dread maidens in my sleep.
Indeed. And while I certainly appreciate the view of this vista, I fail to see how it will hasten our return to the Sanctum.
Magic is the answer.
No, as I've just stated, magic is the problem.
Your magic is not ours. The ground you are standing on exists within two worlds. A mystical anchor point to Ileana's realm that allows her to... well, I'll just let her show you.
Ilyana Rasputina, the ruler of Limbo.
Tinge of impatience. It is my home under siege, after all.
You are standing in Limbo. Nexus of all realities, both real or otherwise. A chaotic but secret realm, beyond the influence of Lilith. Thus far.
Are you certain of that? Because I am sensing all kinds of...
dark energy. That feeling you're being watched. General hellhole vibe?
Yes. All these potentialities converging at once? Truly surprising feat, Miss Rasputin. For someone so young, of course.
You think this is crazy? Wait until you see Manhattan.
So that was someone else's hero, like an alternate version of himself if I chose like the female player.
From here, magic can open gateways to just about anywhere on our planet, and beyond. We don't want to risk punching through the wards protecting your sanctum, Doctor, so we've chosen a safe exit a few blocks over instead.
Couldn't be worse than the last time.
It was just a simple miscommunication.
Ocean Avenue. I said Ocean Avenue, Magic.
Zendaya said that she can't finish the MJ mission in an interview. See, I hope we don't get any more MJ missions that require us to sneak. Like I could do without those. Just saying.
Hey, I'm walking here. All I ate today was a bagel.
Well, at least we know the wards of protection are still in place.
For now.
I suggest we hurry.
Arm Alpha in position.
Hydra officer, dedicated, not your average Hydra goo.
No one's getting through.
Welcome to New York.
Defeat all enemies to complete the encounter. Have a question for you. I mean, this is not even a question. But who do you prefer as Venom, Eddie Brock or Harry Osborn? For me, Harry, because the emotions is going to be there. I know some people prefer Eddie Brock as Venom, but Insomniac got their own story. That's actually very interesting. It'd be interesting if Harry wound up being Venom instead of Eddie. Because I feel like if Insomniac really wanted to add Eddie in, like there's a reference to Eddie Brock in the first game. Like he had like a card sent into the Bugle or something. His name popped up in the game, but he as a person never actually showed up. And I figure that if Insomniac wanted to establish Eddie as Venom, they already would have established Eddie Brock as a character in the first game, or even feature him as like a surprise character in Miles Morales. Neither of those things happened. Now, of course, different things happened in the Spider-Man game in comparison to how it was in comics. Like, Spider-Man helped Dr. Octopus become what he was. Like, all the work that they were doing is what led to Doc Ock getting those arms for his condition that was pretty much gonna leave his body a paralyzed heap. So my thing is, if people wanted Eddie Brock to be a character and be Venom in Spider-Man 2, I would have, like I said, I would think that Insomniacs would have already established him as a character that would have made an appearance either in the first game or made like a guest appearance in Miles Morales. And he has not shown up. So Harry seems more likely due to the fact that the symbiote is literally in the tank with him. So I can't imagine Eddie being I can't imagine Eddie being the new Venom if the symbiote that's in there with Harry in the final credit scene of Spider-Man is already in there trying to bond with him and I guess keeping him alive. I don't mind if they include Eddie in the sequel, but Harry being a Venom is going to be interesting. Peter and Harry are best friends. If they fight, flashback will be shown during the fight. We have no idea what will happen. That seems like, I feel like we need to know more about Spider-Man 2 before we start putting any theories about what may or may not happen. Because this may sound good to you, but it probably won't make sense to Insomniac due to the story that they're trying to tell. So let's just kind of hold back on trying to assume what will happen just because it sounds nice to us concerning Spider-Man 2. Let's just wait for Insomniac to show us something so we can get a rough idea about what may happen. And mind you, when we start getting more and more information about Spider-Man, I'm going to be making sure that I block anything concerning Spider-Man leading up to its release because I don't want to be spoiled on anything. Anything at all. Also, good, like I said, good to see you, Gajiel. Yeah, the story's going to be amazing. Let's just let Insomniac do their thing. They're experts in their craft. There's a reason why there was a hashtag called in Insomniac We Trust. So let's just let Insomniac do their thing, and I think we'll be just fine.
I hesitate to call this good news, but I'm seeing minimal Hydra resistance between you and the Sanctum.
Looks can be deceiving, I'm afraid. There's no way these foot soldiers are behind the disruption of the wards of protection.
Give hero cards in your hand plus damage until played or discarded.
This would aid me in my fight.
Yep, he's down.
Should get the blood pumping.
Make him bleed!
That's the spirit.
Who told you could run up on me?
A rare strike.
Who gave you permission?
Pathetic.
Good.
Oh great, reinforcements. Aha, you bleed it out. You bleed it out. It's not a word. Bled out. That's a word.
In your area seems to be growing. Let's assume that's not a good thing.
Gamma or not, I feel the hand of my mother at work
here. Quick. Attacks with the keyword quick will refund the card play when used to KO an enemy. Use quick cards on minions for a guaranteed KO and refund.
Follow my movements. It's remarkable how well Hydra manages to attract new recruits despite decades of ineptitude.
Zuppity zup zup. And you. Time to bleed.
Time's up for these jumps.
Time to apply to bleed. You bleed. He is dead. Very hard for him to bleed now. You will stop touching me.
I feel her struggle to concentrate and I won't be doing that again.
Okay, so we got quick strike. Quick! Apply bleed. We really never know what Insomniac got for us. They probably have plot twists in the game or surprises that we are not even expecting. It's going to be interesting. Look, I'm looking forward to the gameplay and improvements over Spider-Man and Miles Morales. Oh, man. Think about it. Think about it. We're probably going to have more brand new enemies to fight since we pretty much beat Martin Lee and his whole demon gang. We defeated Kingpin, who's still in prison, and his goons have been taken in. The Sinister Six have been taken down. Not to mention Hammerhead and his goons with all those DLCs for the City That Never Sleeps. It's just like, who is going to be the new faction we have to face that threatens New York? Wouldn't it be something if enemies start getting afflicted by symbiotes and you have symbiote-crazed villains running around the city? Like, wouldn't that be crazy? Like Web of Shadows when symbiotes started to take over New York. Kinda, a little bit, something like that. Do you meet Spider-Man in this game? Yuri Lowenthal is even the voice actor. Well, yeah, you meet Spider-Man in this game. He is a playable character. He's a character you can have on your team. Since I just started this game, I don't have Spider-Man quite yet. You are aiming wrong place. I kill you, then you die. See, told you, you die. Card play refunded. Level up. Blade has become more stronger and far more powerful. 5 health, 5 defense. Woo! I likes being strong. It makes me feel powerful. Not far enough where I can do that. Let's see. Quick slash. Night, night.
Misguided as they are, remember, Hydra is still human, Hunter, not Lilin.
You were saying? The lifeblood of the Mother pumps through our veins. The Mother is eternal. Hydra is eternal.
Wanna bet?
I was about to say, was he transforming? But no, it looks like a new advanced version of a cyanide pill. Except it goes in the neck.
Cannot let them fail.
The Sanctum's being taken, and Wanda's still inside, and and Lilith is back.
Exactly.
The Neighborhood Association is not going to like this.
No.
I'll handle it.
Not. We do not fear your magic, little wizard. We have answered the Mother's call. We are venom to all who oppose her. And you are lunch.
Venom! We are Venom and you are lunch. We have our demonized Venom. Where's Spider-Man when you need him? Defeat Fallen Venom. Defeat Fallen Venom to complete the mission. I don't know who the voice actor is for Venom, but he does a very good Venom. Thank you. Fallen Venom symbiote bind can be broken by attacking them with hero abilities. Powerful enemies like Fallen Venom do not Forecast which hero they intend to attack and may attack multiple times on their turn. Watch out. Okay.
Quickly, do I even want to know what that beast is?
It calls itself Venom. Until now, a pale
Can't wait to see Venom in the sequel. Neither can I. It's gonna be great to see Venom.
Marinated in his stomach juices and eat it with his spleen.
Okay, join us after being melee attacked. 50% chance to gain symbiote skin and bind the next melee attacker. Ooh. Okay, bind and stun only restrain for one action. Attacks can't be resisted, cannot be knocked into drops.
We have our limits.
0% chance of him ever getting knocked in that direction. So, and oh wait, no, it probably might be better to heal.
Walk in the light.
Let's heal Strange, because the mission still continues.
Mother tells us to hurry. No scampering away.
Oh, that's not good.
I cannot move.
We will make you pay for that.
A hero is bound and unable to act. Use other hero abilities to damage the binding and free them. Bindings will be removed with any damage, similar to minions.
This house belongs to Mother now, as you belong to us. We shall start with your juicy entrails, then slowly savor your delicious brains. Are the rest of your mother's children so chatty?
Thankfully, no.
Alright, enemy area attacks will go off at the end of the turn. Use move or an ability to move any nearby heroes to safety. Knock enemies into the area attack to turn the tables on your foes.
This is one of the stronger arms.
Momentum. Once a hero uses move, they can continue to reuse move to reposition themselves until any hero uses an ability. Okay. Switch to blade.
Get some.
I think I got them all out of the danger zone. Wall rebound. Level up it. Yes. All right, we're done with car place.
You're too strong for you.
Unfortunately for you,
Vile creature.
we were not in range.
We may not be ready for this thing yet. Might be smarter to pull back until we know what we're up against here.
Yes. Surrender. Be eaten. Fill our belly with your tasty fear.
I shall fill your belly with my blade, demon.
Don't blink.
Woo!
Oh no, he didn't like that.
And light steel. Woo! Woo! Critical abilities. All damage-dealing hero abilities have a chance to become critical when they are drawn. Critical abilities deal increased damage. The chance for an ability to be critical is determined by a hero's critical chance stat. The bonus damage dealt by a critical ability is determined by a hero's critical damage stat. The gameplay of Midnight Suns is interesting. I like it somehow. Yeah, it's interesting. It takes some getting used to because I'm so used to controlling these characters one by one and just doing things with them like you would see in other singular player games, but this card combat, it's basically XCOM, so I gotta relearn how to play it. Level up! Alright, Fallen Venom of Symbiote Skin. Melee attacks against Fallen Venom can trigger his Join Us passive and activate Symbiote Skin. When Symbiote Skin is active, Fallen Venom will bind the next hero that melee attacks him. Alright, after triggering Symbiote Skin, use ranged or area attacks to reset Fallen Venom. Well, that works out just fine. Because now I can go ahead and reset Symbiote Skin.
No more Symbiote Skin for you.
And then let's knock him straight into the barrel. When did I learn or know about Evan Filarka? He's an amazing content creator. He is always updated about Spider-Man stuff. Oh, I've been following him since before Spider-Man 2018 even released. Like Evan knows me a little bit. Not to the degree of, me collabing with him yet, but he knows of me. And we've talked a couple of times, and I respond to a lot of his posts, and we go back and forth concerning some Marvel games, especially when it comes to Marvel's Avengers and whatnot. And we follow each other. We follow each other on Twitter. So that's one way that I know him. But I've been following Evan for a long time. I think one of the times I caught up with Evan and started really paying attention to what he did was when he was playing through Spider-Man 2, the Tobey Maguire game, on his channel one day.
Heroes, villains.
That's how far back it was. When he was doing a live stream playing through Spider-Man 2, the movie game, that's when I was, following Evan. So it's been a hot minute. It's been a hot minute.
Your time has come.
Whip it good! Woo! Oh, that extra damage. Look at that beautiful vein footage.
Makes us hungrier.
Stop binding my hero.
Thing has been trapped.
should have deflected that.
Stop calling reinforcements.
Mother blesses us with power. Mother blesses us with strength. We protect the mother and are rewarded with your meat.
And to think Lilith was a vegetarian.
Is this a symbiote Venom version? Is this a symbiote Venom version? I'm gonna let you think about what you just said there for a hot minute, DJ. I'm gonna let you think about what you just said.
Watch closely.
I think you got him.
Are you saying like is there like a regular version of Venom in the game? Or are you saying like is this a well, to answer your question about whether this is a specific version of Venom, it's fallen Venom. This is a Venom that's been taken over by Lilith and that fights on her side, at least for right now. I do know he's going to be a DLC character that gets added to your team along with Storm, Morbius, and Deadpool. So those are 4 characters that are coming in the future for this game. But this version of Venom is fallen Venom. Make him bleed.
Ought to make things interesting.
Woo! And quick strike. Let's make him bleed. Yes, bleed damage.
What color do you bleed?
My PlayStation 1 Spider-Man fans will know that one. What are the odds that he knocks him right directly into Strange? Again? Yo!
We've lost one of ours.
They done got me!
But Venom is bleeding. When you saw the first trailer of this game, it was hype, but when the second trailer dropped, you was like, oh, it's a card game, but it's fun so far. Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of people's reservations with this game was simply because it was a card game instead of... It was a card game instead of like an action RPG type game where you can control all these people. But that doesn't take away from its uniqueness and how much fun it is. Because we got plenty of... Ooh, wait, Chain. Let's get you. And now Venom is the only one who's left.
That was really something.
Hero's back.
You did not think I was done, did you?
Alright, let's boost the damage.
Just what this battle requires.
It's a different game, Marvel, but it's a card game. I mean, if people can stand Marvel Snap, they can stand this. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Woo! That's a lot of damage.
No pain.
I'll go ahead and I'll end my turn. And I draw a card from my deck.
He's got me wrapped up.
down. Bleeding will get you. Oh, fear the bleed damage.
No escape from me, demon.
Hold up. We don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Wow. Spider-Man! Spider-Man! Friendly, neighborly, spiderly?
I was in the neighborhood. You know, being friendly. Seemed like you folks could use a hand, Doc.
Spider-Man!
Jeez, Eddie, what happened to you? That's sort of a horrifyingly terrible new look. The tongue was gross enough, but whoa! Someone is extra touchy today.
We will rip your face off and suck the marrow from your bones!
Always nice to see you too, buddy. So, I'm thinking your friends here could use a little break. How about I take Eddie here for his afternoon walk? Don't worry, Doc. That's just his way of saying he cares!
Victory! Mission complete. Finished in 9 turns. 1 hero got knocked out. We got 100 gloss, and we got a gamma coil. Edit photo. Oh, right. I forgot. I can edit the photo. Like, you can edit it. There's so much you could do. There's so much you can do. Back to the Abbey. But yeah, that's Yuri Lowenthal. They got Yuri Lowenthal to voice Spider-Man again. Because he's pretty much the voice of Spider-Man whenever I see Spider-Man.
Congratulations.
That's how good of a performance he did.
New world or not, some things remain unchanged.
The look.
What look?
Boldly charging headfirst into the jaws of your enemy. Courageously risking the lives of yourself and your teammates. Just to play the hero. This is the Fire Dragon all over again.
Fire Dragoon. My memories may be fragmented, but as I recall, I killed the bastard.
And all it cost was a village.
Of course. I see it now. The look.
Cut him some slack. It wasn't that simple.
It never is. Which is why I sent you to help. If Spider-Man hadn't come along today, we could have lost far more than...
The Sanctum?
Or Wanda.
She means I could have died. Again, putting an end to her eternal crusade against my mother.
You've been through a lot. For now, it's enough that you all made it back in one piece. More or less. We'll talk more later. Get some rest.
Yeah, I need some new clothes. So now we need to talk to Tony.
Not to be the nagging old lady, but I told you not to push too hard.
Alright, so I know there's some places that we can explore on the map to add them to the map. So, Arcane Chest discovered, the Damsel, and Orlando. You have collected a masterwork. In addition to the paintings already hanging on the Abbey walls, masterworks can be found scattered around the Abbey grounds. Masterworks can be hung in any empty frames inside the Abbey. So we can talk to Tony, but let's see about exploring all these different places and adding them to the map. So you can walk in this game even though it's a card game. Yeah, you can explore the Abbey. You can explore. It's not just you're just going from mission to mission in a super linear fashion. You do have moments where you're able to actually visit different locations. And I believe I have already been over here. So now, and as you can see, here's a peculiar thing. Only this section of the map was open along with the Hunter's Folly. Now all of this has opened up, and we still have more of this portion over here. I don't know if that'll open up, but yeah, this is a pretty big map. A sizable map for this to be our main hub place. Man, Marvel's Avengers could never. Like, their entire helicarrier would be just this section. And then going all the way to about this torch. That's about how big the helicarrier is in Marvel's Avengers. Whereas, like, Hunter's Folly is pretty much as big as the average helicarrier, or the Wakanda map, Wakanda hub, or even the Substation Zero hub would be. But this is the whole map of just the Abbey. So yeah, there's places to explore. Matter of fact, let's go check some of these places out. All while we're keeping an eye out for any more chests that we can add to the map. What's this? Temperance. Cloak. What? Okay, so this is a tarot card. Oh, this is Cloak and Dagger! Cloak pours from his goblet into daggers, allowing the power between them to retain balance. This card represents harmony and creating something new through combination. Oh. Complete item collections to gain special rewards. So that's one of 22 tarot cards that we found, referencing Cloak and Dagger. Whew! Whew! References! And not dumb comic books you can only get from a harm room mission. Yes, I will be bagging on Marvel's Avengers while I play this game, because why not? Oh, we got something else. Materials to craft stuff. Because you know you can craft stuff in this game, and not just find it through chests, through horrible RNG. Can't wait to see and swing to Brooklyn or Queens of Marvel Spider-Man 2. It's going to be exciting. Insomniac is going to add those areas because of how big the sequel is. We don't know. I know you're excited, DJ, but temper any expectations. We don't know what all Insomniac is going to add. You don't want to put in your own, you don't want to put in your head, oh, they're going to add this, and then they wind up not adding certain things, and then you're disappointed because of the standard that this expectation you set for yourself. Temper them. Temper them. We don't even have a second trailer of Spider-Man 2 yet. Temper those expectations. The Storm. Tarot card, the Sun. Why did I say the Storm? Because I saw his last name. The Sun. Johnny Storm leaps into the sky and blazes bright, showcasing his exceptional power with extreme control. This card represents an abundance of energy, as well as optimism and joy. Johnny Storm of the Fantastic Four, the Human Torch. There is so much to explore. And I'm only on this section, and this is gated off, but then we have these other areas that we can go because of the paths. There's so much to explore in this place. Let's explore it all, shall we? So where is Ghost Rider in this game? Ghost Rider, Johnny Blaze, was at the beginning of the game. And as he was telling us to, you know, get off his lawn and leave him alone. But we have Robbie Reyes. He's inside the Abbey. I'm looking around, making sure I didn't miss anything on this path. I'll be able to see it when I come back. So, we are already over there. Now let's make our way over here and see what we can see. And this is just like a big old crater. Why does this look like a crater like something happened here? Oh, we got something over here. What is this? What? Underground paths? Okay, we can't even do anything with that underground pass yet. Ah, there's a sprint button. That helps. This is what the Avengers doesn't have. Style, substance, literally anything that would allow me, that would cause me to want to actually play it. So this is a different entrance into the Abbey. This is the back way. And this is the training grounds. There's There's something. Is there something right there? What is that? Water rod. Barely a stone at all, this blue-black topaz almost seeps through the fingers when held. It smells strongly of a tide pool, and if held to the ear, sounds of the ocean. 5, arcane knowledge. We're just finding different stuff. I don't even know what the water rod is in reference to. I think water rod from Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, because you can get that from one of the Wizzaros or Wizro enemies. I'm exploring every nook and cranny. Like, look at this place. This place is bigger. I would dare say that this place is bigger. Who am I playing? Whose hero is this? I forgot. This is the Hunter. This is the child of Lilith. This is a character that you can make. They unfortunately do not have a goatee option, but if I do find one that I can, you know, buy with gloss for the game, not actual gloss I have to pay money for, but gloss for in-game currency, and I can get myself a goatee, I would greatly appreciate it. Oh, we got something new over here. What is this? Heart's Ease. Common Masterwork. All right, that's another picture we can hang up inside the Abbey. I'm looking. I wonder if it's easier for me to find things if this was in the daytime. Allegory of the transience of life. Okay, I'm looking. And we're still near the Abbey. We haven't even gone to the back end of this place yet. We're still here over on this side of where the Abbey is. I thought I traveled a far distance. We're still near the house. And there's some stairs that led up there, so let's look over there real quick. And then we'll make our way towards the backyard. What do I prefer, daytime or nighttime in video games? It depends. Some games benefit from it being nighttime because it's easier for people to see glowing collectibles at night. And for a lot of the time, daytime benefits because everything is bright and you can see everything. So they kind of have their moments of which is good and which is preferable. So it depends on the game, actually. If it's a game where I'm supposed to be sneaking everywhere, I prefer nighttime, which is why I like to do a lot of missions. When I was playing Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, I prefer to sneak at night because it was harder for me to see. If there's an advantage for exploring a place or playing a game at a certain time of day or certain time of night, then I would prefer to play at those specific times. If I get more benefits playing at night, then I'll play at night. If I get more benefits playing in the daytime, I'll play in the daytime. It's really what the game offers me in day and nighttime that I choose which I prefer. We are still over here. We're still over here. There's still stuff to explore. There's still like a whole path.
This is which sign?
Which sign? A glyph scrawled in bone chalk. Its meaning known only to the witch who wrote it. Great. So I gotta either talk to Wanda or talk to Agatha Harkness in order to find out what those sigils mean. And we got like a whole secret spot over here. I don't even know the significance. So we're over here. There's a bridge that goes to a whole nother location over there that I have to go to the top of the bridge in order to see. There's a lot to see. This place is already bigger than basically all the hubs of Marvel's Avengers right now. It's bigger than, it's bigger than the Anthill, it's bigger than the Helicarrier, and it's bigger than Wakanda, the Wakanda hub, and it's bigger than the Substation Zero. So you can fast travel in this game, I'm so glad. Oh, now hold on. I don't think you can fast travel since this is the only place you can actually run around in. All the other locations are your basic mission areas. The Abbey is the only place you can just fully explore in. So I wouldn't, try and get my hopes up too quickly thinking you're just going to be going from place to place real easy. And I got to find my way... I got to find my way up that path. Here we go. I keep thinking that there's collectibles everywhere. Ah, we can't open this door yet. So glad all video games have fast travel now. I mean, not all video games. Some games don't have fast travel. Some don't, because they don't need it. I mean, in Sonic, you got fast travel, but why use it when you can just run everywhere as Sonic? In Forspoken, you have fast travel, but I find it's more fun for me to run around as Faye and just explore everywhere. What are the odds that this place is locked until I progress further?
There are cracks in this wall.
Okay, so there are some locations that are probably more than likely locked behind story progression. So let's just talk to Tony and try to move things along a little bit more. Because it won't let me do anything else majorly. Like I said, still at the beginning of the game, so there's still things to do and explore. I saw that oyster mushroom. I haven't had oysters in a long time. I feel like it's been a hot minute since I last had oysters. Can you imagine the full potential of PS5 and Marvel Spider-Man 2, like how fast the gameplay transitioning to cutscene? I mean, it's already fast considering how short the cutscene, how short the loading to cutscene transitions already are with the PS5 version of Spider-Man and the PS5 version of Miles Morales. So, yeah, I can believe it. And since Spider-Man 2 is not going to be on last gen, they can focus solely on it being next gen and bring out the full potential of the PS5 with Marvel Spider-Man 2. So it'll be interesting to see. I'm looking forward to it.
Hunter, you look scathed. Hey, for what it's worth, I think you did okay out there. You got some decent hang time, even given you were wearing, what, 70, 80 pounds of chainmail? On the Stark scale of reckless yet daring heroics, I give it a solid 6 out of 10. Don't worry, you'll get there, with a little help.
Your support is appreciated.
Oh, no problem. Already got a few ideas cooking. You're not allergic to mimetic poly... You know what? Never mind. Why spoil the surprise? I couldn't help but overhear Auntie Caretaker over there telling you to get some rest. That sounds like a good idea to me. I suppose I could keep you company on the way, seeing as our rooms are in the same direction and all. Besides, no one should be forced to walk the hallways around here alone. So, here we are. The old room, huh? It's not bad. Functional. Solid construction. Almost cozy. Love the antique furnishings from the early Mephisto collection. Full transparency, Hunter, there's another reason I asked to join you here, other than my abject terror of this entire facility. Stopped here before, while you were out. Wanted to surprise you with a nice little housewarming present. Was all set to write you a lovely welcome note, but I'm fairly certain that wasn't red ink in your quill.
But I do not have a quill.
Even better.
Relax, Tony. I simply jest. It is an ink derived of the spider lily flower. Red spider lily flowers.
Of course it was. Obviously.
With just a touch of amphibian blood for power.
Haha! Another zinger. And we'll just leave it at that. Well, I suppose I should leave before whatever monstrosity that is most definitely hiding under your bed jumps out, rips my face off, and then proceeds to feast on my soul. I'll leave you to it.
May your sleep be filled with pleasant dreams, Tony.
Right back at you. Oh, and if you hear the shrieking of a grown man, please ignore it. It's just me, walking to my room.
See, here's the thing about Tony. While he's talking to Hunter about all this stuff, it's just that the supernatural is not something that Tony really agrees with, which is why he and Doctor Strange butt heads so often in the comics. Whereas Strange sees things from the supernatural and magical spectrum, Tony has literally been brought up in all things science and technologically based. So when he faces something that simply can't be explained by science, he has a very difficult time trying to not only comprehend it, but also acknowledge it as being real. Yo, skeleton, eating chicken and dumplings? Ooh, that sounds nice. That sounds tasty. Chicken and dumplings? That sounds absolutely scrumptious. Save some for me, will you? But that's the reason why whenever you see Tony here, he's just, you know, he's uneasy about this place because it's not something he can easily explain with every single bit of science that he's come to be known as a super genius in. Like all the mystical properties that Doctor Strange can do, he can't easily explain it with, you know, normal human science and equations and mathematics or understanding of physics or whatever. It's not like the MCU where they try to explain everything and then ruin the magic of what is actually magic in the MCU, which is one thing that's kind of annoyed me about the MCU. They would rather try and make things explainable than stuff just being what it is. Like, when it comes to Doctor Strange, they're using magic. They're not manipulating the energies of other realities and other things like that. It's like everything has to be explained in the MCU for people to actually, you know, enjoy it. Like, instead of Ghost Rider and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. literally being possessed by a spirit of vengeance, he's drawing energies from, like this other dimension, and that's the reason why he has the powers he has, instead of like a actual spirit of vengeance being able to cause his powers to, you know, manifest or everything. So it kind of ruins it. It kind of ruins the mysticism that evolves around Marvel because they're trying to put everything into a scientifically explainable standard. And I always found that annoying.
Hi, I'm Tony Stark. But if you're hearing this message, you already know that. When I'm not saving the world, I solve the world's problems with technological means, like the one you're holding. I call it the Spark, a secure information and communication device built only for superheroes. It does all the usual, private messages, pictures, and calls for some reason. But it also comes with access to Superlink, a private social network exclusively for your cape-wearing, world-saving compatriots. You might ask, Tony, aren't you just repurposing a failed product from your communications division? If you do, I'll revoke access and let everyone else know you're a jerk. I call it the Wonder Man rule.
So my thing is, he says, for some reason it can make calls, but I'm like, dude, didn't you build this? What do you mean it can do private messages and pictures and calls for some reason? And I'm like, you made this. How do you not know what's actually on it? Superlink is your connection to the rest of your team, a social network just for superheroes. Check Superlink frequently for updates from other heroes in the Abbey. I've been noticing a lot of games have been doing that for superhero games lately, where they have like this social media aspect to the canon lore of the game. Spider-Man had it with like people on social media talking about Spider-Man and the events going through the city. Miles Morales had it with the Spider-Fan or whatever, the Spider app. And people, you know, talking about Miles, but also requesting help from him with side missions. Then you have Gotham Knights that has it. That exists. And now we have this with Superlink. Yet another thing. I hope we don't see it in Suicide Squad because I kind of want the whole social media aspect of linking it to superheroes to kind of, you know, disappear. That's how I feel about it. I don't want this to become a constant in every superhero game where they have a social media app that links them to, like their fans or fellow superheroes or whatever. I kind of don't want that. Audio logs and stuff like that is fine, but don't link it to social media. We kind of need to really break away from linking social media to superheroes. We don't want anyone making any woke changes to superhero games. Robbie Reyes, a new post was added to Superlink. First post. What do you mean we had Superlinks for months now? We use it every day. I mean, first post that the Hunter sees. Robbie, you can't keep doing this when someone new joins Superlink. Yes, I can. He means he will throw your spark in the lagoon. He wouldn't do that. Right, Blade? Right, Blade? Fine. Last time. And then we have Ileana. First, we make Wanda leave. Now we leave her to die. Some heroes. I assure you that is not the case. She was sent to you for protection. I seen how that worked, Supreme Sorcerer. We both know it is more complicated than that, Miss Rasputin. I took Wanda as my apprentice for a reason. Have faith she can handle herself. Strange did everything he could to get to Wanda. So did I. And the Hunter. Take a breath, Ileana. We'll get her back soon enough. Wanda should be here, with us. Of that I am in agreement. Alright, so we got Superlink. And we got messages, no messages, and gallery, the pictures that I've taken from the missions I succeeded in. Can I change the appearance of my Hunter yet? Nope, still can't change the appearance of Hunter. So Iron Man is level 3. I'm looking at all my heroes. Inventory, resources, Oyster. Allegory of the Transience of Life, 1480 to 1490, painted by Master I.A.M. of Zvole. Colored vellum. I wonder who this is in reference to. Heart's Ease, The Damsel in Orlando. Oh, these are just classic paintings then. Huh. Alright. Inspect the journal page, closet, and painting. Painting first!
We were all so happy then.
Agatha and Sarah with Hound, painted by Sally Owens, oil on canvas, 1710. That's a long time ago. All right, I'm back. Sorry, had to blow my nose for a quick second there. Because something was bothering me. I felt it, and I had to get rid of it before I continued.
There was never enough room for
Finally! Customization! Oh!
It's about time. Abby outfits. Gloss earned from missions can be spent to unlock new cosmetic options for the Hunter and heroes, including outfits to wear around the Abbey. Select and purchase a new Abbey outfit for the Hunter now. Oh, I thought the brace he had around his neck was some sort of like fashion statement that the Hunter would have as a fashion statement, but apparently it's something to do with the story. Like, it's almost like a control collar. Kind of reminds me of Broly a little bit. Okay, so I got boots, jet black, sweater gray. Nah, bro, you don't wear no socks in your shoes. I ain't wearing that. What is with people not wearing socks in their shoes? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Do people really not wear socks in their shoes like this? Especially when it's sneakers? I can't go around wearing my sneakers without socks on. How do y'all do this? Long sleeve. No, I can't wear any of these sneakers because I ain't got no socks. Oh, it won't let me it won't let me back out until I buy something with gloss. Okay, we'll just go with the athletic black then. The outfit has been added to your inventory. Are you gonna teach me how to change? Okay, so now I have Abby close. Now I'm properly dressed to walk around. So, if I can do that, I can, yes, I can switch over now. Yes, I can customize Blade. So we have his default outfit, because you know Blade is clean. Oh, I never noticed the red tips on his shoes, like deep red tips on his shoes. So we have default and we have Night Stalker. Then we got Midnight Sun, we got Blade 1602, and then his Demon Hunter Super Cyber outfit as well. And over here, look at this. Look at this. I want everyone to look at this. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. I want you all to look at it. Look at this. Look at the recolors. Look at that. They're all on one skin. You don't need to buy the Carolina version, which is exactly the base default version of Night Stalker. You don't need to buy it separate. It's just a recolor that you can still purchase with resources bought in the game, with stuff you earn in the game. I don't need to pay $14 for this color. I don't need to pay $7 for this. I don't need to pay for a bundle to have this jet black Shadow Walker. I just need to play the game, and it gives me the stuff I need in order to unlock these clothes. As it should be. Because what idiot would give you skins and then make you pay for the same skin over and over and over again, but in different colors? Crazy, right? That'd be stupid. Incredibly stupid. I would hate to be part of the development team that would think of something so idiotically greedy and think that would be okay. I would hate to be those people. Okay, so we got Doctor Strange. And we got his Defenders outfit. Ah, Defenders. So we got his default. We got his Black Magic. We got his Mystic Drip. They literally call it Drip. New and Improved. And Purple Phase. And then we have... Oh, what? I have Future Supreme? Oh, wait. No, I don't. I gotta purchase it. Purchase required. I keep feeling like something is messing with my nose. Do I have to... Something's there. Okay, so this is Future Supreme. I'll keep it on default because the cape is bigger. And we got Tony. So this is his default. And this is his Bleeding Edge. Yeah, we're gonna keep it on Bleeding Edge for a while because it's clean. Okay, so now I can have add-ons. So I got glasses I can have on. Why does it make his eyes look bigger through these? Almost looks like they zoomed in his eyes for a short moment there. Lower face prop. Silk mask. You know, social distancing. To a degree. Okay, I have a headband. Embrace my inner, Liu Kang. Or have like a tiara on my head. There's still some things I gotta unlock. Combat outfit. I'm looking through everything. So we can't edit and we can't mess with our combat outfit yet. Look at the colors. Now back to me. Now look at the colors. Now back to me. Look at the colors. Now back to me. I'm on a horse. Look at the colors. Now back to Avengers. Now back to the color. Look at Marvel's Midnight Suns. Then back to Avengers. Then Midnight Suns. Now back to Avengers. Sadly, happily, Midnight Suns is not Avengers. Look down. Look up. Where are you? You're in the Abbey. Look around you. Where are you? You're in their library. Where are you not? Not Substation Zero. Waiting for patrol mode to appear or for matchmaking to be fixed in Marvel's Avengers. Pah! I'm in Midnight Suns. Hunter's Journal, April 3rd, 1703. Aunt Sarah wants me to practice my letters, and so here I am. But every day, every time I dip this pen in ink, I just want more and more to go out beyond the yard into my secret spots. I left my dolls scattered about before the storm, and I'm afraid they're hurt. Do dolls hold grudges? Agatha says they don't, but I still feel sad for them. What you doing playing with dolls, man?
An old journal. Maybe it is time I start writing in it again.
The action figures. What you doing messing with dolls? Knowing Agatha, they're probably voodoo dolls, so you might want to stay away from those.
Oh, hello, Mummy.
Charlie! I know. I missed you too.
Let her enjoy the moment. She's been visiting your door every morning for the past 300 years.
Oh, it must have been so hard on her.
Not just her. I suppose that's why I might have been a little curt before.
A little?
You already made the ultimate sacrifice once. Maybe I'm in no rush to see you do it again.
We do not choose our destiny.
But we can choose to duck.
First lesson you ever taught me.
And still the most important. Especially now that you have all these eyes on you.
I have noticed.
To these people, you are a being of myth and legend. A grand hero of old. And they're right. You are a hero. But I also know the battle that rages within your soul. It's not enough that you are a hero. You need to decide what type of hero you will be. I'm sure there will be plenty of opportunity for that in the days to come. For now, I would head to the forge. Our new guests are eager to show you something.
New ways to increase in power. A good companion for Hellboy. Speaking of Hellboy, Skeleton, remember that Hellboy game that we're supposed to be getting next year?
As we traipsed through the woods.
Don't forget about Agatha.
I never could.
Go to the Forge! Daily Bugle repost spot. A new post has been added to Cyberlink. Spider-Man and his amazing friends. Oh, great, this is Jameson. Spider-Man and his amazing friends unleash monster upon city. Garish Bleecker Street Manor sealed off by authorities. When will the Spider Menace and his pet ink monster end their trail of destruction through Greenwich Village? And let's not forget about disgraced Surgeon Stephen Strange. Is he in cahoots with the web-slinging wrongdoer? Did he hope to turn his row house into no house? And of course, Jameson has literally nothing else better to do than try and prove to the world that Spider-Man is a menace, even though Spider-Man is already a well-known superhero. Like, can you imagine being a hater so steadfast that you wake up looking forward to try and besmirch the name of someone who's not doing anything to you except saving lives? Jameson is the epitome of a hater that just won't quit. Spider-Man's a menace. Why is he a menace? Because I think he's a menace. Any further reasons other than that? No. Because has Jameson really given a reason as to why he hates Spider-Man so much? He says if it wasn't for Spider-Man, all these supervillains wouldn't be around. But if it wasn't for Spider-Man, New York wouldn't be around. Like, sure, there are other heroes that patrol through Manhattan, but Spider-Man has a slew of villains that he maintains and protects Manhattan from. And the thing is, The dude doesn't ask for any reward from it. So why is Jameson such a hater for Spider-Man? Garish, by the Ancient One who runs this paper, Mephisto? Figures. I'm not even mentioned in the article. Have we heard from our pajama-clad friend? And then Carol Danvers? Still nothing, but based on the police band radio chatter we intercepted, I'd say they're closing in on Little Italy. Doubt they're stopping for a slice. Oh, wait, let me go back to it. Everyone knows it's all about the linguine and clam sauce there. At least you didn't say gabagool. Indeed, I met a gabagool once. We definitely do not want to invoke one of those right now. So, Spider-Man? Not that easy. These boys move too darn fast. Keep at it. Even in New York Cities, those two stand out. And then Nico Minoru, swooping in wait, you won't even let me look at it. Swooping in at the last second to save the day, leading away that carnivorous sludge monster to keep NYC safe. Just gonna say it, he's the hashtag astounding Spider-Man. Ileana, he had too many words. Don't let those words or the red and blue pajamas fool you. Spider-Man is no joke. Wow, looks like somebody made a friend. More like an enemy of an enemy. Starting to think we could use more of those. There's that old Avengers tolerate your spooky, strange teammate attitude I was looking for. I know who's going for this month's Team Spirit Award. Hashtag Blade Cares. I have to go train. Alright, now we go to the forge. Hello, Charlie.
Good girl, Charlie.
There's literally a trophy for petting Charlie 15 days in a row. So whenever there's a new day, we must always prioritize petting the doggo.
Why, hello, Hunter. I'm not sure we've ever had so many eager new recruits come along in such a short time. We must be doing something right.
Next thing I know, the Sanctum is airborne and covered in slime.
I don't get it. Strange couldn't just magic his way in?
Something about the whole alien thing threw off his mojo.
That explains so much. No wonder he gets so strange around me.
And look at that free gloss. Look at that. Look at that. Look at. Stop. Full stop. Full stop. Stop right there. Look at that. Gloss is necessary to purchase cosmetics, and I just found it just walking around the hub world. Marvel's Avengers could never give you free credits so you can buy an outfit for yourself. Never! Already surpassed them in just a customization avenue alone. Already. You kidding me? You kidding me? The moment I get currency that I need in order to purchase cosmetics in a game, just by exploring,
For all of us. Or hasn't it sunk into that flaming skull of yours yet?
Hey, don't take it so personally. It's not like they forgot about us.
We'll see.
Not only that, but free money as well. And I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some people who look at this stream and go like, well, Marvel's Avengers isn't the same game. They're two different games. Yeah, they are two different games. And if Marvel's Avengers was different than the game it is right now, I'd be playing that instead of this. New chest has been discovered. This is a long, this is a big house. This big house. What this? Fire rod. So we found the water rod, now we found the fire one. Embers swirl in this cloudy crystal, almost too hot to touch. Its surface glows like liquid fire. Glyphs of smoke resolve and vanish around a core of obsidian glass. 5 arcane power. Ooh, what's this? Strength! It's Thor! Electrical energy erupts around Thor as he wields Mjolnir. This card represents great courage and taking control of one's destiny. Whew. Out of the topic, regarding One Piece, question is, do you think Robin got a chance to learn Dragon Claw Fist of Sabo? Because Demonio Fleur is not only her best move, she might have something more. See, here's the thing. she asked both Koala and Sabo to train her. So what we saw was her training from Koala, because they were both eager to teach her. So it stands to reason that she learned some moves from Sabo as well. If Robin used Dragon Claw Fists, it would be in the final war or the fight against the Blackbeard Pirates. See, the first thing we have to confirm is if she can use Armament Haki. If she can use Armament Haki, then that brings the realization of her being trained by Sabo to use Dragon Fist, or at least the crushing application, of Dragon's Fist in conjunction with her Hana Hana no Mi abilities. So the moment we see her use Armament, if she even does, and I'm just saying if, it's a big if, it's a really big if, that'll give her a far more significant advantage. I've been saying this for years now. If Robin was to ever learn Armament Haki and combine it with her Hana Hana fruit, she'd be a devastating opponent, especially considering she can create giant limbs. If she were to use those giant limbs, like Gigante Fleur or these Gigantesco Mono type attacks, and then combine them with Armament Haki, she would be an absolute powerhouse. Mind you, she's already very dangerous because she can basically break people wherever she is. She doesn't really need to put herself in harm's way. She can just break people's bones just by sprouting the limbs on the appropriate place and then just snapping it. So Robin is, frankly, a lot of people seem to underestimate Robin's power, but her power is fundamentally broken when you think about it. The ability to sprout limbs from literally any place. You just look at a person, put your hands up, and then an arm or a limb wraps around them, and then she causes those limbs to contort in different ways, and you just breaking people's spines, their bones, snapping necks, and that's just the basic level of it. People don't understand just how broken the Hana Hana no Mi fruit power is. If she were to get armament, that would just make it even more broken. Caretaker's Journal, August 15th, 1710. I try to remind myself that 16 is a young age for so much power, but I still lose my temper at times. This child, nearly grown, is rapidly progressing. The training goes well, and I'm optimistic for how we may be able to combat Lilith in the future. But there have been outbursts. If we cannot control these, I do worry that we may face some unfortunate collateral damage. It sounds so harsh to put these words on page, but this is the reality that I face. Agatha and I have discussed options for controlling this power, but nothing has worked just yet. My latest attempt is to forge a ward to be worn around the neck. If I succeed, it will not only help the child channel this energy, but act as a shield against detection by Lilith or her minions. Only time will tell. Oh, so the caretaker put that necklace on our hunter guy. It's there not only to kind of stifle his power and make it more controllable, but also make it so that Lilith can't track him. It really is a Broly control necklace. Minus Broly being detected part. It really is. Wow, it really is a control necklace. All right, let's run over and see everybody in the forge.
Now? Think you can tell your friend inside there to turn it up a few hundred Kelvin?
I could. However, it might shatter the containment spell preventing him from incinerating this facility.
I think we're good. And just in time.
The forge has certainly changed.
Right. Caretaker said this all happened after your siesta. What spooky castle would be complete without its own Babylonian demon-powered furnace?
Sumerian fire demon. His name is Babs.
Oh, now it all makes sense. Well, once you get past the esoteric terror of the situation, I've found this thing actually has some uses. Molecular bonding, breaking down evil gamma serums, fashion accessorizing.
Yes, speaking of...
Oh, right. It's ready.
Your armor seemed to offer minimal protection against the venom creature.
I noticed.
Yeah, I thought you could use an upgrade.
Woo!
Well hammered.
Nucleus!
Well fired.
Nucleus!
Caretaker did not mention that you two were such skilled smithies.
Yep, I am Iron Smithy.
Perhaps you should just try it on. Still think it could have used a cloak.
Stylish, damn near indestructible, and we even got the size right. Not bad for our first collaboration.
I still think it could have benefited from a cloak.
You think everything could benefit from a cloak?
I do not.
Oh, I've heard the things you whisper to your cape when you think no one's listening.
Ah, the joys of sharing a workspace. And I'll have you know this cloak has helped me save the universe from extinction on countless occasions.
Could you at least tell it to stop rearranging things on my side of the cave?
I have, but it considers you something of a slob.
You know, I have a great psychiatrist in the city. Maybe you should talk to him. Although, I think he's working for Hydra right now.
All right, we get to talk to Tony, and over here we have some gloss. Look at this. This is free resources. Oh, Vito, this is concerning One Piece information from the latest chapter that dropped on Sunday. If you're a person that watches One Piece, then this is dipping into manga information. But look at this. Look at the gloss. Look at this. I'm getting gloss. I'm getting currency to buy cosmetic options just from exploring the game and going through the game and doing missions. I don't need to fork out of my pocket in order to get these cosmetics. I can just play the game and earn them that way. That's how it should be. For all games. Don't nickel and dime players to get cosmetics because you know they'll sell and then you just do it on end and then you don't do anything else. The moon! Yep, Moon Knight. Moon Knight hides his true identity behind his cloak and shadow. This card represents deception, but also creativity and the unconscious, which is what you'll be if you ever encounter Moon Knight, if he doesn't kill you. Cluttered table. A desk cluttered with books, some of them older than you, and you are quite old. Yeah, my dude's quite old. Like, very quite old. Chest with vials, a wooden chest with brass hardware containing glass vials.
Can I read one of these books? I'm pretty sure they'll be informative.
Strangest Cape, the Cloak of Levitation. Why did I look directly into my lamplight? Ow. Why did I look directly into it? One of Strangest Capes suspended in an ornate glass case. The cape floats in the air, rippling slightly through the air though the air is still. Yo, Ozzy! Of course, the bubble fruit was pretty stupid as well, but not as stupid as the jacket fruit. See, my thing is, and here's the thing, what Vegapunk said in the latest chapter is basically a theory of his, but is he over 9,000? No. And I know what joke you're referencing, just know. Orb of Agamotto! Strangest Orb of Agamotto, one of few artifacts recovered from the Sanctum Sanctorum. A powerful energy emits from the inside as the orb seems to rotate indefinitely. But yeah, think about all the dumb, ridiculous fruits that exist in the world. Well, actually, think of all the devil fruits that we know of One Piece existing in the world. And now think of the fact that they are basically created out of the human out of basically human desires that were willed into existence. Think about that for a second. The barrier fruit, the string fruit, the what is it called? It's called the Ushi no Mi, which is basically Fujitori's fruit. I think it's called what is Fujitori's fruit called? Hold on. Zushi, not Ushi. The Zushi no Mi. What is the English name of it? The press fruit. Okay, so Fujitora's press fruit. The ability to literally think about this for a second. What Vegapunk just basically told us in the recent chapter is devil fruits are basically were created by the human desires of people of like, I wish I could be this or I wish I could be that. So that's what basically he says created devil fruits. And since they should not exist in the world itself, basically the sea, sees all of them as abominations and abnormalities of the world of One Piece, that anyone who has that power is claimed by the sea. But yet, it's called the official name of Fujitora's devil fruit is called the press fruit, the Zushi no Mi. But yeah, press. Now think about this. The super powerful fruits that we see displayed in this series, devil fruits that like Brook, which allows him to come back from the dead and manipulate his own soul. Then you have Big Mom's ability that allows her to manipulate the souls of people and even her own soul to not only infuse things with it, but also basically create life using a piece of her own soul, and they're powerful too. Then you have fruits like Logia types, such as the Magmac fruit, or the Magma fruit, or the Glint fruit, the Pika no Mi, or the Magu no Mi, or even the Hiei no Mi. These fruits that deal with the elements themselves. Pretty much almost omnipotent type of powers. And you mean to tell me that these fruits were brought into existence because of the desires of people? Who was desiring to turn into light that could also explode? Who was desiring to turn into lava? Who was desiring to turn into ice? Who was desiring to manipulate strings and be able to manipulate people with those strings? Who was desiring to literally just want to split their body parts into different pieces and become immune to being cut apart at all? Buggy. Like, now we have to think about who thought up the idea of wanting these specific powers in their lives to the point where it just manifested in One Piece. We have to look at devil fruits completely different now. And it's insane because there's 144 devil fruits that are in One Piece. Some of them are non-canon, but there's over 100. And there's still some out there that we don't know of. So it's like, Vegapunk pretty much just dropped a bombshell on all of us, and it's just gotten me thinking, how much do we really know about One Piece as a whole? How much do we really know about the One Piece world? Like, when was the first devil fruit recorded and found? Who found it? How did they know to call it that? How far back does it go? How long have they been around? Well, they probably have been around since the Void Century, since Toki used her power, the Toki no Mi, to travel from 800 years in the past. So it pretty much has been around for countless amounts of years. Then there are certain fruits that have similar powers, like the Kilo by Miss Valentine's and the Tun fruit by Makia Vice. Yeah, there's a lot of fruits that do similar things to each other that fall into the same category, such as the Hiei no Mi and the Yuki no Mi. One allows a person complete control over ice and freezing, where another one just simply allows a person to turn into snow as a Logia type. The Hiei no Mi is a superior version of that. You have the Magu no Mi, and then you have the Mera no Mi. The Magu is a superior version of the Mera, seeing as how when an Ace clashed with a Kainu during the Paramount War, his flames were overridden by magma, because magma can snuff out flames. It's interesting that Vegapunk is not the one who created all these devil fruits. I wonder if gods created these devil fruits in the Void Century. We don't know. But since we are here with Vegapunk, the smartest... Ow, bit my tongue again. Since we're here with Vegapunk, the smartest man in the One Piece world, I feel like we're about to find out some serious stuff. Like the last chapter, major bombshell. I don't even know how to react. I'm still thinking about it. It changes everything I know about devil fruits and what they comprise of and how they relate to the world. But back to this. The star. Nova rises up into the starry night sky, surrounded by stars that represent the support of his team. This card symbolizes serenity and hope for the future. Nova! So I think we collected everything that was over here. Can we look at his armor? Yes, Tony's armor, one of Tony's many Iron Man suits, polished to a high gloss. Though it is powered off, the eyes seem to follow you. Stop following me. Anything else I can look at over here? If not, then we can talk to Tony. Let's talk to Tony.
I hate to admit it, but somehow this ancient forge puts any arc reactor I've got to shame. Who would have thought mystically bound demon power would be so damn energy efficient? Or carbon neutral? Certainly got that new suit of yours done a lot faster than I expected. Speaking of, what's the verdict, boss?
It is nice having an armorer on demand.
Anytime. I tried to make this version a little less palatable to that symbiote thing. It was this close to making it menthol flavored. But tools are just one part of the equation. You gotta know how to use them too. You were out, what, 300 years before we woke you from your eternal rest? I'm betting you have questions, so ask away, Hunter.
Gum Fruit doesn't even mention in Devil Fruit Encyclopedia. I wonder if they knew the true name, which is Human Fruit, Mythical Type, Zoan Type. Yeah, they knew the name. They knew the name. But they didn't put it in the encyclopedia because they knew it. They knew what it was. They've been trying to get their hands on this fruit for 800 years, so they knew the fruit. They just didn't want anyone else to go after it, so that's the reason why it's not even in the encyclopedia.
Is all this magic a threat to your new technology?
It might surprise some people to hear this, but I do like some things with rules. Isotope decay, magnetic fields, and gamma oscillation make a lot more sense to me than Eye of Newt, bat wings, and a sprinkle of sunshine. At least they did before everything changed.
I cannot help but feel partially responsible.
Well, I wouldn't take it personally. We were detecting changes in both magic and science months before you woke up. But yeah, things have definitely hit high gear since then.
I take it this new version is a technological marvel?
Impact-resistant carbon composites, some patent-pending alloy mesh, and a few touches from Dr. Spooky over there. And hey, the built-in communicator means we can talk to each other without sending a raven.
So it is a marvel, then?
Lightweight, nearly indestructible, and modular enough for future upgrades. Frankly, I wouldn't have used your old suit to wax the Mandarin's car.
Seen anything strange around here?
What, other than my roommate? Boom! Roasted! But on a more serious note, this place is legitimately haunted. Mirrors look back at you. My room rearranges itself. And worst of all, magic cats.
Was it suspiciously elusive, even for a cat?
Actually, yes. Thought I was going crazy there for a second, but clearly I'm still firing on all cylinders. It just poofed in next to me out in the yard. Small, black, furry. Cute little thing. Probably some kind of shape-shifting monster knowing this place.
See what I told you? This man does not like magic.
What sort of things are you doing in here?
Oh, that's right. You were out a while. Basically, we've got a gigantic demon inside the magic box here that provides near limitless power for whatever we might need. Sounds insane, but sometimes it's easier to just go with it.
Okay. So, why not magically create a way through that symbiote shield?
Have you ever known it to work that way? We can't just wish upon a star here. We need to know what we're making first and put together the right components. Otherwise, I'd have already whipped up Strange a new personality.
You must have an interesting origin story of your own.
Well, just your typical American boy. Pops was a founding member of the military-industrial complex. Mom, a famous socialite. Tragedy struck when I lost them both in a car crash, which turned out to be a hit from a rival corporation. I spent my early teens at MIT, trying to clear my head, and was all set to follow in Dad's footsteps as a war profiteer. Then one day, fortune shined on me, in the form of some errant shrapnel that lodged itself just above my heart. So I did what anybody in that situation would do. I built a supersuit and started fighting crime.
I guess we have all had difficult childhoods here.
Yeah, no kidding. I can't tell you how hard it was to memorize all that at Skrull Sleeper Camp. Just kidding. Or am I?
Thanks for catching me up on things.
Anytime. Oh, and speaking of things, remember that creepy gamma goop you found from that hopped-up Hydra soldier? Well, I gave it a peek, and it explains a lot. If you have a minute, meet me at the anvil over there, and I'll walk you through it. I promise it'll be worth your time.
Okay, so now we need to analyze the gamma coil.
Now, I doubt advanced gamma thermodynamics was a hot topic at Yield Demon Hunting School, so I'm just gonna give you the condensed version.
I appreciate that.
Closest I've ever seen to this substance is pumping through Bruce's veins. Part gamma accelerant, part unknown element. Calling it coil for now, given its unique atomic structure. Man, I love acronyms. This stuff is more volatile than Nick Fury on a Monday morning. But Hydra doesn't seem to mind.
They're using it to get stronger.
Exactly. A few drops would make your average salamander look like Fin Fang Foom. Thankfully, with a little help from Dr. Spooky and our haunted oven over here, I think two can play at this game.
You are not suggesting we start injecting ourselves with it?
No, nothing like that. Though I can see some future applications for my energy drink line. I was thinking we apply this stuff towards upgrading our equipment.
I like where this is going.
Just give me a little time here and I can whip up some pretty fun toys. How about we give Hydra a taste of their own gamma-powered medicine for a change? Got more coil for me?
Alright, analyzing gamma coils. Tony Stark can use the coil material recovered in combat to create hero abilities. Only one of the abilities on offer can be selected, so choose wisely. So, let's analyze the coil.
You're welcome, Hunter.
Previous owner of the Gum Gum fruit. Is really intriguing to see who it is and if he got the personality of Luffy, but maybe not since no one has ever awakened this devil fruit. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Also, I know I probably should have squashed this very, very early on, but let's not speak too much about like One Piece. I know I should have said this earlier at the beginning, but I was into the conversation. But let's not delve too deeply into One Piece lore, just in case there are people here who only watch the anime. Just in case. Just in case. So, reveal new abilities. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. My mother told me to pick the very best one, and you are it. Make 'em bleed! Oh. Oh, I'm just... Am I choosing which one to upgrade? Make them bleed will work.
Mystery, we never close.
Let's do make them bleed. See if it can... You gained a copy of a currently equipped ability. If taken to the yard, duplicate abilities can be combined into new, more powerful versions. Ooh, that's good. All right, let's talk to Blade in the yard and give him a much more and much better upgraded version of Make 'em Bleed. Look, I'm finding all this stuff, all these resources, just by exploring.
Welcome to the yard. At least that's what we're calling it these days. Caretaker put me in charge of your training. Too bad she didn't listen to me yesterday. Now that we know what we're up against, I think we can all use the practice. Any questions?
I did, but they are about you.
Right when it's time to train? From all Sarah told us about you, she never described you as lazy.
Yeah, we can talk after.
Train first, then talk.
All right, then.
And that was actually a good decision to make. That actually increased my friendship with Blade. Okay, heroes. Blade has... Okay, can let me edit the deck. Heroes must have 8 abilities equipped to their combat decks. To equip a new ability, you must first unequip the ability you wish to replace. So this is regular Make 'em Bleed. And if I combine them in the yard, then they'll become a much more powerful version. Okay. Oh, wait. We need to go here.
Ready for more? We've got plenty of tricks for old dogs. No excuses here.
Okay, so we have the current Make 'em Bleed, which can draw 1 card, and the next two draws 1 attack card, and then the next 2 do 2 attack damage card. The next 2 damage cards apply to bleed. So now this one will draw 2 cards, and the next 3 damage cards apply bleed to them.
Yes, make my abilities stronger.
All right, then.
Now we need to talk to Captain Marvel.
Like the way you move out there, Hunter. Guess Dr. Strange picked the right supernatural demon hunter to resurrect. I'm Carol Danvers, but you can call me Captain Marvel.
She has some very brown
Carol's
eyebrows.
fine. Just thought I'd throw a bone to the Avengers PR team. Not gonna lie, going a few rounds in Vampire Guy's Magic Thunderdome sounds like fun, but we've got bigger fish to fry. Well, not so much fish as that ginormous invulnerable sewer monster that swallowed the Sanctum.
Every lock has its key.
True, if only a man-eating alien demon monster hadn't eaten ours. But that got me thinking. Strange, Caretaker, and the rest of the funky bunch can try and magic their way through that shield all they want. If my time as a pilot taught me one thing, it's that sometimes you've gotta find a workaround. As in Hydra, they've gotta know the way inside. Steve's always said they aren't much for talking. But then again, I'm told I can be rather persuasive when I need to be.
Just how far are you willing to go, Captain?
Let's just say that I'm willing to unleash the power of a quantum singularity white hole on them if need be.
Quantum... what?
You'll see. Find me in the war room when you're finished here. There's a few things we should discuss. Oh, and Hunter? Welcome back from the dead.
And bloop, she's gone. Now we need to find Captain Marvel.
Well, now we need to find Captain Marvel inside of the war room.
I don't know why. I dragged that out. Now we need to find Captain Marvel. We need to find Captain Marvel in the war room.
Can't wait to pound some steel. Gonna glue my lats 3 times as big. That's what Robbie sounds like every time he hits the weights.
Alright, let's talk to Captain Marvel. We can talk to Blade later. Are there any secrets I'm missing?
Search around. See if there's any secrets waiting for us outside of the domicile.
Nothing is certain these days, but these readings are too distinct to ignore. The gamma signature is...
Sorry, Bruce, we lost you. Did you say Gamma?
Yes,
Hang on a second. Come on, Tony. You managed to stream the Super Bowl to a Kree battleship 50 light-years out. This should be easy.
Oh, we waited all year for that game, and you know the Skrulls would have spoiled it for us if they got the chance.
Well, can't you just... I don't know.
Work my magic again? See, that's the problem. This time I am working with actual magic, and let me tell you, it sucks.
Ow. The gamma signature is completely inverted. The daughter nuclei are being reabsorbed into the parent nuclei, which is impossible.
If the Gamma signature from the Sanctum is really that unique, Bruce, then couldn't we just...
Sorry, still working out a few gremlins in the system.
Try sunlight, and whatever you do, avoid water.
Oh, wait, you're being serious?
We should be able to track this new Gamma signature to its source then, right? I'd do it myself, but we seem to be having a little IT trouble today.
Please. Old Central here is ready to grind through that data like chum.
What exactly is a central?
C-E-N-T-R-A-L. Cognitive encryption, net transmogrification. We'll figure it out later.
Sending coordinates now. Hope your gremlins enjoy gamma spectroscopy.
Ah, well, he's been a little moody lately, ever since, you know, the problem with the big old green guy.
I heard that.
Banner can't turn into the Hulk? Not sure if we should be frightened or relieved.
That makes two of us.
Oh, hey. Come on. Happens to everyone. Well, okay, not everyone.
Nice work, Bruce.
I know that place. Creepy abandoned warehouse in the bad guy part of town.
My favorite kind. Anybody up for paying it a visit?
Definitely.
Aw, see that? Teamwork goosebumps.
Find me when you're ready.
That's a concern. If Banner's not able to turn into the Hulk. So either he's a ticking time bomb, or something far worse is gonna happen. Yo, Psycho, what's going on? You're coming in at the tail end of the stream because I'm gonna call it a session here for right now. I just wanted to get like my first bearings. You know what? Actually, you know what? No. Let's do this. Let's do this one last mission, and then I'll call it a session from there. Since Psycho just arrived, so that way he can see the gameplay in action. Faustian Bargain!
It was just recently that the Hudson Yards Development Restoration Association purchased this entire block. I'll let you think about that one for a minute.
Yeah. Hudson... what is it? Hudson Yard House... something D... it's Hydra. Those letters, those first letters spell out Hydra. Let's do the mission! Look at the superhero slow-mo walk. Captain Marvel, Hunter, and Blade.
Trench coat, sunglasses at night, brooding personality. Something tells me these midnight warehouse raids.
Very.
This area in particular?
Occasionally. Good for a late-night snack. The falafel place down the road. Stays open till 3.
Oh, right, sure. Only maybe next time say it less vampire-y.
Let's go through the portal.
Stable isotopes aren't really in my wheelhouse, so we'll be patching Dr. Banner through from Avengers Tower once you reach the other side.
Almost feels like cheating with you two on our side.
can scratch abandoned off the description of this place. You seeing this, Bruce? Getting all sorts of weird down there.
Johann Fenhoff. That hack. I heard he was dead. Well, hoped is perhaps the more accurate description.
Calls himself Faustus now.
Dr. Faustus, smartest fanatic in the room. It's a small room. Who's voicing Blade sounds awesome. Michael Jai White. Michael Jai White is Blade.
Coming from those crates. I can feel it.
Yeah? How about gamma radiation? You feeling that too? Because that's some pretty evil-looking Hydra tech down there.
Gamma and magic.
I need you to use your science brain on this one, Bruce.
We need to approach this situation carefully. Combining those energies is an explosive proposition at best. Think scalpel, not hammer. Stealth, not strength.
Yeah, I don't do stealth.
Kill them.
Now it's time to see what Ms. Marvel, well, Captain Marvel can do again, even though we saw it during the tutorial. Oh, is that an exploding barrel? Defeat all enemies to complete the encounter.
I always considered Faustus a bit of a crackpot, but his fundamental science must be sound. The device would have surely exploded otherwise after your display here.
Learned it by watching you, Bruce.
Yo! Blade leveled up just by me using the cards. It's not just the enemies I defeat, but just doing stuff levels me up. It's beautiful. Let's see. Hydra Commando. And then whip them into the canister. Woo! Oh, that's a big explosion. Oh, that was nice. That was very nice.
Come get it.
And he's gonna be bleeding.
That was something.
You knew that voice sounded familiar? Yeah, man, they got Michael Jai White for this. This is, I think, and I don't think this is the first time he's had like a video game role. He's been in multiple video games, but I'm glad they got him. And he's out of there. Yes, you will.
Can't tell if they're brave or just stupid.
Okay, Marvel took some damage there.
Gonna have to try harder than that.
Revenge!
We've got company.
See, told you he was gonna bleed out. Oh, this is perfect. Tactics mode. Tactics mode allows you to quickly assess the entire battlefield and the condition of enemy units. And I do that by
I've never been
L2.
one to buy into the science of magic, but the data I'm seeing is hard to ignore. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio.
You know you're talking to a vampire, an alien hybrid, and a resurrected demon hunter, right?
Okay, I'm trying to hit the L2 button. But it's not doing anything. Let's see. If only I had whip. Gain block equal to damage dealt. I'll have Carol take out this guy. Or at least taunt this guy. And then have Blade shoot the barrel that's in between. Oh wait, Carol doesn't have a lot of health. Hold on, we need to heal.
sight.
That should help.
Move him over there. And then use slash to knock the guy into the barrel.
Woo!
Weak, even for Hydra.
There's a lot of strategizing involved.
Stop hitting Blade!
But she still has block though, so it's still working out for me.
Reinforcements inbound.
Is it possible he somehow stabilized the rate of decay within the particles themselves? How else could he be achieving such a high yield?
I don't know, Bruce. I'll be sure to ask him when we're done punching out the bad guys.
Leave some for the rest of us.
No, that's not a good position. He's an instant kill. Why are all of these guys? Okay, that'll work.
It's about time.
Night night, he's gone.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
I was about to say, what happened to my game? It kind of like held there for a minute there in that animation.
I'm impressed.
Woo! Captain Marvel can now go binary. Playing 3 Captain Marvel cards will draw the Go Binary ability. In her binary state, Captain Marvel will deal significantly more damage. Captain Marvel will lose her binary state once all of her block has been removed. So as long as you keep her block up for an extended period of time, she can go binary. Binary form!
We will never forsake her.
Stop touching me!
I will make you suffer for that.
Perhaps Faustus's device is worth further study. If you wouldn't mind, Carol, I'd prefer it if you and your supernatural associates not...
Smash it?
Yes.
One step ahead, draw Captain Marvel cards until you have 3 in your hand, which will be helpful for allowing her to go to binary form again. So this dude's left, he can be insta-killed. Who's left? This guy. Let's take out the bigger guys, because the regular minions can be taken out easily. Life stealed for Blade!
I think they can arrest you for that in New York, Blade.
For what, stabbing people in the heart?
Go, now, quickly! Let's go, go, go! The perfect opportunity to field test Mother's device.
I don't think that's such a good idea. She just absorbed all that energy. Recover a Hydra artifact. Retrieve the mysterious artifact from the truck. Break the Hydra shield guard's protection to access the truck. Use the recover artifact card to secure the artifact itself.
For the record, Bruce, I did not smash that thing.
So we need to break this dude's defense, take him out, and then recover the artifact in order for this mission to be drawn to a close. Tutorial!
Mysterious cargo they're attempting to escape with.
Some people think that Marvel Spider-Man 2 is releasing in summer. Like, we know how Insomniac are. They like to polish a game first, so September or October is the perfect release. I can't say anything to it because let's just let Insomniac tell us this information. We're not going to get anywhere by trying to assume whether things are going to be released at certain times or not. Regardless of how easy it is to do so, we're better off just letting the developers let us know when this thing is ready. Never assume to try and guess when a game is going to come out, because when it doesn't come out at that time, you've already disappointed yourself because then you think you weren't right. This is the reason why I don't build up theories as to when games are going to release or not. I just let them release when the games are ready. It gives me more peace of mind that way. Tutorial protection. Any objective that is protected cannot be completed. Reduce the Hydra shield guard's block to 0 in order to break protection. All right, so we got to break you off a piece.
No issues to report.
We got to break him off a piece. Am I going to react to the Across the Spider-Verse trailer? Possibly, when I find time. Is a trailer out now? Okay, so... Okay, he's got at least 30 of his shields still standing. Okay, we got rid of some block there.
That's your strength.
Let's keep getting rid of the block.
I think you got it.
Exactly what I needed. This is getting old.
Stop touching me!
Their persistence is irritating.
As long as I get to hit you back.
No, she's been dazed! Just waiting for that moment where you can play as Hulk. So they've already said that Hulk is a playable character in this game, and you unlock him pretty much near the end of the game. So it's going to be a hot minute before I can actually get my hands on Hulk. But I'm looking forward to it. That's a goal. Dazed hero. A hero is dazed and unable to act. The other heroes must take a number of actions before the daze effects wears off. The number of actions remaining are displayed on the dazed hero's health bar. Okay, so before Captain Marvel can come out of this dazed state,
Gamma and various unknown energies.
Unknown to you.
it'll be gone as soon as I use one attack.
Escape with it.
Who's low on health? That person who's low on health is me. Okay, I am in the crossfire. That's gonna be bad if I get hit by that.
Your time has come.
Let's just get rid of you. Let's heal myself.
The light will carry you onward.
And Marvel is back. And I leveled up. Good. If I get to a point where I can start doing free missions to level myself up, I'm gonna do those. Just to get stronger. Oh, I can attack this. Woo! Y'all gone. And I got 2 more card plays. So let's slash at this guy, get rid of his... Oh, he's immune to knockback. I don't care, as long as it gets rid of his shield. And like that, I got my... Not like that, I got my hands on the objective. Now all we gotta do is just take out and kill all the enemies.
Woo! Let's go! Approximately 16,342 more to go. I suggest starting with the remaining Hydra forces in your vicinity.
And... Stunned! When a unit is stunned, they will not act on their turn. If a stunned unit takes damage, they will be reawakened immediately. Okay, so we need to get rid of some of these guys.
But I'm not indestructible.
Alright, that's 2.
Is that truly your best?
Should get the blood pumping.
I gotta get rid of this guy. He's got way too much health to be left alive.
They're mine.
Blade leveled up. Awesome. I get stronger and stronger every time I level up.
I almost felt that one.
How dare you touch me? No, Blade!
Don't quit on me now.
Did y'all just get empowered?
These delays can be quite frustrating. Infuriating, even. I suppose by now I'd normally be tromping through the warehouse, hurling the puny truck at the moon.
Don't worry, Bruce. I've got a pair of torn purple pants with your name on them.
Okay, we seriously gotta take this guy out. Oh, wait! Woo! Let's go! Take him out! Stab him in the heart! And I get lifesteal.
You don't have to show off for me, Blade.
All right, good. I don't have heroism to do that. Dang. All right, let's heal Danvers.
The light will heal you.
Feeling good.
Oh, I got another card play. Cool. Okay, I can kill you instantly. You You will probably survive this. Everyone else can be taken out instantly, but you are the only one that can actually tank some of my hits. I still need to level up. I don't even know what the max level for this is.
It sounds to me like they just missed their mama.
Y'all are focusing way too much on Danvers.
Well, it's about time you noticed me.
You had your chance to escape.
All right, that's the two of them down.
Hydra's standards have fallen a great deal.
Which one is knockback? That's knockback. Excellent. Yep, perfect. 2 birds, 1 stone. Woo! Strategy!
What is this thing?
Bad guy crate, full of bad guy stuff.
I know those symbols from the time of the first hunt. That glyph means barrier. That one, almighty. Something, something. Gods and demons.
So a spooky bad guy crate.
Very spooky. Designed to contain powerful magic. Be careful.
Got it. Don't cross the streams.
Never do. How about we get this thing back to the Abbey and see for ourselves?
Victory! And we got another gamma coil.
Thank you, Captain Marvel.
And I got some gloss again, which means I can buy another outfit if I wanted to. But let's get past this cutscene when we come back, save, and I'll call it a session for this evening. And my friendship has increased with Danvers and Blade.
I didn't get Hydra bombed until my 10th run with the Avengers.
Kid, you do know that I'm a good 3 centuries older than you, right?
Then you've got a lot of catching up to do.
Okay, Abbey tournament tonight.
Sure about that? Last one got a little heated.
The eternal spirits of vengeance take technical fouls very seriously, especially in the 4th quarter.
Forget it. Tonight is movie night.
It is always movie night.
Exactly.
Wow, out of jail again? Who made this game? Wilson Fisk?
Well, if parking is free, clearly no one from Manhattan.
You know what they say? All work and no play is how we ended up with Ultron. Come on. You should hang out.
I should rest. Another time.
When am I going to improve my room?
How did this work again?
Superlink, Nico has sent you a message. Alright, let's see what Nico has sent. I'm hitting the wrong buttons here already. Hunter, are you there? By the way, this is Nico. In case no one gave you the rundown on how the spark works, Blade and Captain Marvel just fill this in. Freaky stuff, especially Faustus. And then they all just left me here alone. You should come hang out. Let's see. Thanks, but I'm tired. I would not be surprised if you sent that message directly at the door.
You just replied to me.
See? 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 She literally just said it. So she was hanging outside of my door with this text message, waiting for me to reply.
You answered. Getting hard to keep finding ways to say open door around here. And despite what Robbie says, I don't think the staff of One speaks High Elven. Blood magic stuff. Cool room. spacious. Aw, is that bed for Charlie?
Yes?
So, if you're planning on giving me some sort of brooding code of the stoic warrior speech, I'm immune. Just ask Blader Magic. From what I just saw out there, whatever crazy ancient living weapons stuff Caretaker put you through back in the day did a real number on you. We got a lot of work to do.
Work?
Yeah, talking to people, making friends, basic human stuff. Or quasi-human. You're a Midnight Sun now. One of us.
Nico, I was just Hydra bombed. I could use some rest.
You and me both. Been bad dreams every night for me lately. I, keep seeing Wanda. She... Never mind.
I will meet you outside.
Yes! I'll go nuke us some popcorn and you pick out a movie. Oh, and it may just be the two of us. The others went outside, needed to cool off. Really need to hang a fan over that forge. Or maybe crack open the casket of ancient wonders a little?
Meet Nico in the common room. Alright, so let's see. Inventory settings. And these are all autosave, so it's time to make an official manual save. Alright, there's my manual save, and that's where I'm gonna stop there for today, ladies and gentlemen. So, my first three going on almost 3.5 hours of playing Marvel's Midnight Suns. And it's coming off as very interesting, but you guys already know me. I love playing games where I can get stronger over time, and pretty soon I'm just gonna be running through dudes as I get all these characters that I'm unlocking and playing as and upgrading stronger and stronger. And that's exactly what a superhero game should be. You should not be playing a superhero game where you question if you're truly strong or not, or if it's giving you gear and it's not actually strong, or the gear is buggy, or you don't feel as powerful as a superhero should be. You should not be playing that game because it's basically a waste of your time and a waste of the heroes that are in the game. I know, I've played those types of games. But this game, it's giving me more variety, and that's a good thing. I'm finding it fun, and it's giving me more variety, and now I'm just thinking of strategies on how to best take on these missions as I continue further. Overall, I'm happy with my purchase of Marvel's Midnight Suns thus far, and it's only been 3 hours, so I'm pretty sure my tune may change or may improve as I continue to play this game more and more. But that's all I got for you guys, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to take it easy for the rest of the night and prepare... Well, I'm just going to relax a little. Yeah, I'm just going to relax a little. That's all I got, ladies and gentlemen. So all I can say at the end of the evening is... Hope you all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. And if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed what you saw here today, then like, subscribe, maybe even consider becoming a member. Because I am always looking forward to entertaining you. So have a fantastic day. And once again, as always, later, peoples. You know what? I'm pretty much just better off just doing like my regular screen transition.